All right. Give it a couple seconds. All right. Well, hello and welcome, everyone. We apparently have a guest, two guests. Do you want to introduce yourselves? Everybody probably knows you more than us.
Yeah, yes.
That's just because we're very loud and obnoxious.
We will be your loudest guests ever.
I know, right? This
that's
is a
nice.
challenge. We can't get through two people not talking over each other. So I'm like really trying to train myself. I'm like, this is a lot of people. God, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be like sitting here.
we're definitely going to talk over each other.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I'm Gina from Bring Back the Magic podcast. Nice to meet
I'm
y'all.
Josh from Bring Back the Magic podcast.
Brother
That's
and
my
sister.
right there.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys fight, or have you fight when you were?
Not today. Not
Oh,
yet.
when we were kids,
Not today.
when we were kids, brutally, like physically, like literally, we're 2 of 6 kids in our family, so it's a motley crew.
Yeah, nice.
And Josh and I were the ones everybody always thought were twins, even though we're 3 years apart. So yeah. But we grew out of the hate and loathing and resentment, and then we became into best friends, and but it makes for good content, I guess.
yeah. No, it's the same with me and my brother. Me and my brother Jake used to hate each other when we were growing up. Like I'm the oldest. There's 3 of us, and I'm the oldest. So he's like with the middle one, and he come along and was like, I don't want to be a big brother, and so I hated on him. And now we're like best friends. We're like close as anything. So
Hey, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
hello, welcome.
Josh and I are the direct middle because we're numbers 3 and 4 out of the 6. So we have 2 older sisters, and then we have a younger sister and brother.
Oh,
nice, nice.
Awesome.
So, all
Nice.
very close, all Disney obsessed. So
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
we lost Josh. We kicked him out of the family.
Oh,
guys.
nice.
There you go. Nice magic trick there, Josh.
Hey, I gotta start
Hey,
paying
we-
my internet bill.
We'll put you back up. We'll put you back up top.
Are you piggybacking off the neighbours, Josh? Is that what's happening?
The FBI van.
But it
Oh,
says the
it's not
network
an FBI, it's
connection's
just a
great.
pizza
All
van.
All right. So,
Hey, Christina.
well, hello, Christina.
Hello.
Hey,
Nice to see you,
Christina.
Christina.
Hi, everybody.
So you guys, you're out of Pennsylvania, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
your home park would be Disney World,
Yes.
but you have been to Disneyland.
Yes.
Yeah. Josh has been more recently than me. It's really on our list of goals to go next year, together, especially now that we've started the podcast. I think you see things through kind of a different scope, not because it changes the way I like or dislike something, but it changes the way I want to turn it into a reel or TikTok.
Yeah.
See, I used to
That
go
is
out there a
what it
lot
is.
because of D23. So
Yeah.
D23 is in Anaheim, so I'd be out there for D23, and I would go and shoot over to the parks and hang out
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
I definitely have been there more recently than she has.
Yeah.
So Steve and I used to live in Huntington Beach, and I grew up in Redondo, and I would drive back and forth, and Steve would go out to Irvine, or what was it?
I worked in Costa Mesa.
Yeah. And so he would go out there to work and then go back home. And at some point, we would go to Disneyland. I would go on my way home and just stop there. And when I first had my first AP and all that. And then he would start to go in there. And we didn't know each other at that time, but we joke around that we probably ran into each other and hated each other.
Yeah. Gotta get out of my way.
But it was at the same time that we were doing the same things. So it's kind of funny that we ended up, meeting anyway. So
Synchronicity.
And we are almost like brothers. We can complete each other's sentences sometimes. And I will go and grab a chat over here and bring it on the screen, and he puts it away, or vice versa. So we have the same mind. It's kind of
funny.
I love that.
I don't.
Leo, good evening.
Yeah.
Hello, Leo. How's it going, man?
Hey, Leo.
Good to see you again, man.
Hey, greetings,
He just-
Leo.
Hi,
He just
Leo.
came back from Disneyland.
Yeah.
You did.
Zach's going on Monday.
I'm going on
Yeah.
Monday. Going to California on Monday. Very excited. Can't wait.
That'll be his
Very
first
first
time,
trip.
and
My first time, yeah.
we just went in May, and that was Shaz's first time.
Oh wow, that's so
So-
cool.
Mhm.
Now, has
Yeah.
everyone here or who here has been to Disney World?
I've been to Disney World.
Everybody but
Many
me.
times.
I went. Yeah,
Steve, get on
I
it,
went
man.
last. I went last year
Next
in
year.
August.
Next year.
Thank you,
Next year.
Josh. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I really appreciate it.
But Shaz and
You
them
don't
are
know what
going
you're
back
missing.
to Disneyland in September, and then
Yeah.
mid-September, I'm going with them to Disney World. So
Yeah.
How fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of UK visitors to Disney World just because it's such a larger property that if you're going to make that trek, it's
Mhm.
like, I guess, more to do.
Yeah,
there.
and the deals are insane. Like the
Yeah.
deals are
Yeah.
so good for UK people. To
Not for us.
book California, it's not gonna. It's a ball lake. It really is. It's really
Yeah.
like everything's separate, but it's worth it. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
There's still such a big difference between Disneyland and Disney World. If Steve, you haven't been there, I'm like the feeling. You know the feeling you get when you go into Disneyland.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
yeah.
maximized by 1,000. Being in a whole place is just immersed. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like so much that property. Once you drive onto the property, it's not like you don't see the things you see around Disneyland. You see it's all Disney.
Yeah, and it very
Yeah,
much is the bubble everybody talks about
It's the
because
bubble.
it is.
Okay.
It's such a large property, but also it's because so many people there are destination people. There's locals, but not nearly as many locals as there are at Disneyland. So
Right.
everyone's kind of in that Disney mindset as opposed
Yeah.
to just being like, let's pop over Disneyland today. Those people love Disney too, but it's
Yeah.
like the people that are in the vacation bubble are just kind of
Oh,
like
of course.
this. I've
Yeah.
looked forward to this all year. Some people 5 years, like
Yeah.
Yep,
even
yep.
longer.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
after work, I just go over there, have dinner, and watch the parade or go on the
Yeah.
ride, and then I go home. I wait for traffic. That's the reason why I would
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it. See, I like going to Pirates in Disneyland. That's my thing. I'm like, Pirates is so much better in Disneyland. And I'm like, oh, why wasn't it that good in Disney World?
Yeah.
Because it was a secondary thought in Disney World. They didn't plan on
It was
having
rushed.
it there.
Yeah, it was
No.
rushed. It was a
Yeah.
rushed through thing they put in there. But yeah,
It's like, yeah, because
Now-
they thought it's in the Caribbean,
Yeah.
near the Caribbean. So
Yeah.
why
do you know what we're
Pirates.
supposed to go there before Pirates?
right there? But Blue is
The
pointing
Western
to in the
River
back.
Expedition.
oh,
Yeah.
I was
nice.
like,
Yeah.
I was like,
Little knowledge for you.
Is the Tauntaun was supposed to go there?
So fun fact, Lou was a customer of mine, and I made him that. Well, I made his father that sign.
oh,
Or your
that's
uncle.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey,
Hello,
Ryan.
Hi, Rayanne.
Hi, Rand.
Hey.
All right. Well, shall we get to the ride?
What are we watching?
Oh well,
Look at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
You asked me that earlier and I told you.
I don't want to read.
Reading's overrated.
Yeah, it's way
Yeah.
overrated. I rather look at pictures.
yeah. So Gina, it's like, oh, do you guys only do Disneyland? I'm like, actually, our first ride through was the
Walt
railroad
Disney
at Magic
Yeah.
Disney
Kingdom.
World Railroad.
The best railroad
Never.
never.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
nothing
You
to
won't,
look
you
at.
won't be riding that when you come to Disney World. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that. for
no.
now.
Definitely. Well, I'll be right.
No, he's got to experience firsthand.
No.
Evening, Darius.
Hey, Darius.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Darius.
Disney World right now is not going to be much of a trek on the railroad, though. It's going to be like 2 stops.
Goes one
because
station.
So
all the
it's going back.
construction.
And then you
Yeah,
go
yeah.
backwards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be like, just kidding.
Yeah.
And even when it was, there's nothing to look at until you get
There
to
is
like
nothing to.
Big Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say though, I was very envious that you guys had already done the Horizons ride through because that would have been Josh and I's top pick.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that we talk about that ad nauseum. That literally is one of our all-time
Mm,
favorite rides of all time.
yeah.
So we watched that
Well,
episode, you guys.
Lou would have been happy if you chose the land as well. So
Oh
Yeah.
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 Living with the land.
I love living with the land. That's like my go-to.
It's
The land
so
pavilion
good.
is always like the first place I go to in Epcot.
Love it. It's so chill.
Love it.
I'm kind of like ranting about it on social media currently about the fact that I need Disney to start the glimmering greenhouses that they do at Christmas there November 1st. They gotta stop starting it so
Wait
late because
forever.
I miss
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I can't get there that late in the year because there's too much going on at home. And my
Yeah.
family does an insane amount of like holiday events. So shocking. But so
Yeah.
November 1st, it's like you already have them up. Like you do. They put them up a while
Yeah.
because when I'm there,
Mhm.
like that first week in November, I can see them strung in there. So
Yeah, yeah.
Turn them on, people. Light it
Click 'em
up.
on,
Give her
yeah.
the time she
Exactly.
deserves. Blow her up.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, so what are we watching?
Let's just do Horizons.
Destiny, noted
It's not Horizons. It's not Living with the Land. It's
Hang on, this will help you. Oh wait, sorry.
Oh, bum bum bum.
I was sharing the last one. I forgot to set this one up.
There
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
she
There we go.
is.
Wait.
There
Oh,
Why am I sharing the screen?
look at that.
Jason is Steve.
I'm
Jason is
sorry.
Steve.
I know.
Hang on a second.
I saw that and it totally threw me off. I was like, wait a minute. I thought your name was
Well, now
Jason.
there's 3 Steves on the screen.
Here we go.
Look at that beautiful
Here.
dome.
We'll just get rid of those. Don't worry about
There, yeah.
Yay, there you go.
it. So this is brought to you by our friends over at LMG Frids. And I say friends, there is only one because that's
Yeah.
Chris.
Mr. Chris.
Thanks, Chris McKay.
So
Amy said she loves that stitch.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
love this little Stitch. He's great. I have so much
There's Amy.
Stitch stuff just everywhere. Like it's kind of crazy. It's not an obsession, honest. I promise you.
He has a onesie.
I haven't. No, I had to.
God,
I,
yeah, you-
I had to throw that in the bin today because it had a hole in it. I can't wear it anymore.
oh no.
Oh no,
Ew.
devastating.
I know. So I have to buy a new one.
I'm not going to
should
ask
probably-
you where the hole was.
You should probably just
there.
burn it. You should burn it.
I bought you a power
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's right
The
here. for you next
investments
time
my
you come
brother
in.
makes in tormenting me with Stitch all the time. I should have lied and been like, you know what? I hate money, and see if you started keeping that. Cash. I hate
Don't
hundreds.
expect to be a stack of cash on your desk. I don't think so. There will be a
Dang,
crap
not
ton of
Benjamin
stickers.
Franklin again.
Well, guys, you are bring back the magic. So you know.
Bring back the magic.
That was- I'm gonna have to send some Stitch stuff your way because
No, no. Wait, no, Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin.
There you go.
Oh my
You still
God.
haven't found most of the stitches I hid in the studio.
There's so much stuff in the studio. I'll probably be looking forever. We have like so much stuff top to bottom.
I like
It's
when you find it during a show taping. It's great.
yes, you can see it in my eyes where I'm like, wait a minute, is that a stitch in the hair of Groot on my desk? Yes, it is. A little
It's Benjamin
Kinder Egg
Franklin a
size,
Stitch.
yes, little Kinder Egg size stitch. I'm like,
That's
son of a.
hilarious.
I almost made one of our new YouTube thumbnails only the golden statue of Stitch outside of in Tomorrowland.
Yeah,
Yep.
He did it in one of our thumbnails, though. You have to look very closely. I go, did you stick a stitch in there next to me?
Yeah,
He's like,
there is one.
yeah. I was like,
This one is just front and center, but it had nothing to do with the title.
Yeah.
Always the best.
That's funny.
keep wasting your money.
The subtle hints.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a longer
That's cool.
video.
Yeah, I've actually never seen this. I've never seen Spaceship Earth, or at least I don't remember seeing.
Well,
it.
this is like the third rendition of it, I think.
Oh,
It's
the
had
third,
several
okay.
updates.
Yeah.
He has all the extras.
Dame
at the
Judi
end, too.
Dench.
It's a screen.
Dame Judi.
Yeah, it
Dench.
was Walter Cronkite, then Jeremy Irons, and then
Yeah.
now Dame Judi Dench.
Yeah.
I've loved them all.
Yeah.
Walter Cronkite.
Yeah.
Walter
Yeah.
Cronkite. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
He
then
was
Jeremy
first.
Irons. Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't he on like
Ray
six?
Bradbury's the one who scripted it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like there's no real cue to review though, because it's like, here you go inside.
I made
You're
a T-shirt
inside.
with that image on it. It was an all-over print, and then somebody else did it after me. I was like, "You copied on me.
Oh,
Yeah.
You copied off the wall.
You made an entire
Josh.
shirt."
That's the best form of flattery, though, right?
Oh, I love that.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
That's
it's
cool.
an original light cover, a switch cover from 1982.
That's
Yeah, that's
so cool.
awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember they were all like shrink wrapped like that too, like they were just tight.
Oh,
down
yeah.
Yeah. What
Now
kind of
back in the
vehicle
day,
is
this didn't
thing?
have any of this digital stuff when it first
Yeah.
opened. You didn't. This got
No.
added in that.
Right,
What was the
right,
last one?
right.
2007. Was that the last time they updated it? Maybe.
It's when Siemens took over the sponsorship and they digitized the attraction. Yeah.
We were trying to figure out if Geo 82 was where the Siemens Lounge was. Somebody tried to say it was a Club 33 location, but I go, Club 33 is over in America. I'm like, and they never had a location in Spaceship Earth, to my knowledge.
Right. No. You're
So I think it
correct.
is
It's a
where their little
Geo.
private thing was. Yeah.
It is. It's yeah.
When was the last time any of you rode this? Because do you remember, like now, this
Right
beginning
now.
part where it takes your
yeah.
picture,
Yeah.
and you're trying desperately to be seen in the photo? It seems like when you first opened,
Yeah.
it captured you. Yeah, now you're like, can you see me?
It's like the worst cutout too. It's like here, it's like an ear and like half your
Mine-
eye and all this
Mine
stuff.
wasn't that bad actually in August when I rode it. Mine was actually my full face. There was only like a bit of my chin missing there, so I was pretty all right
when
with that.
Sam and I did it in November, it got all of Sam's head and none of mine. I was literally a body and no head.
That's because you got a teeny head. You got a tiny head.
Because you're little.
So, Steve, this is taking you through the history of communication, is what Spaceship Earth is about.
Exactly.
So, the way that World of Motion back in the day was transportation, the theme in future world of Spaceship Earth was communication.
Communication starts with killing a giant elephant.
Right?
Yeah.
You
A
will
big
either
mammoth.
love this or you will see it as a 20-minute
Well,
nap.
You know what's so
absolutely.
funny is
You can
when
thank the Phoenicians.
I never knew there was a
You're welcome.
ride in this ball.
Oh yeah.
Surprise,
I thought it was just a big old ball.
Yeah.
This is giant golf ball.
But it is cool. And then there's parts of this ride that will definitely trigger like sense, like because there are parts, especially when Rome is on fire.
Rome is
The burning of
burning.
Rome.
Oh, so you can
Yeah.
smell
Rome,
stuff
yeah.
too?
Yeah, Rome is
Yeah.
burning. It's
Little
like
flame.
tar and wood or something. They
Yeah,
pump in with the
yeah.
smells.
Yeah.
I will say though, like we talk about this a lot, that I loved old school Future World, like in the 80s when Epcot first opened and each pavilion was edutainment and it was like taking you through something. I thought it was so unique and so cool. And I get it's hard when you do something about the future, because when you predict the future, then the future becomes now the present is what you called the future, and then you got to keep revamping it. Like this ride, the end of it is so
That guy always reminded me of
outdated.
Tommy Davidson, the one guy sitting in New York. It looks exactly
In
like
living
him.
color.
Yes. So, but I miss, like, truth be told, when they kept saying new test track was going to have nods to World of Motion. I really hoped there would be some of these animatronic like features the way World of Motion had. And alas,
There's
was
some
not.
recycled audio animatronics that are in there from World of Motion too. There's pieces like actual people, same way they did with Carousel Progress and I think there was one more. I'm not sure.
I do also think
Hall of Presidents. They have some
where
different
this-
recycled animatronics in
where the speakers are located in this aren't super comfortable, because like if you're somebody like me that doesn't like to sit back like this in a chair, I mean you can hear it, but for kids it's not at the exact right height. I feel like the speakers should almost project
What
forward.
kind of ride vehicle is this? That you
It's
an
a little
Omnimover.
Omnimover with two seats and two seats like connected. So you're like a car of four, but it's like a train as well. So it's all connected that
two
way.
seats and two seats.
Yeah.
So like a two-seater that makes like a little box of four, and then it's like a train. It's kind of like people mover, but you're facing the
both facing the
I
right
don't
same way.
think you could call it
Oh,
Omni
okay.
Mover because it doesn't turn.
Yeah.
That's Omni, right?
I just thought Omnimover meant it just kept going. That's what I just assumed, but I
Oh.
could very well be wrong. I thought it just didn't stop. Like it was one of those rides that just kept going around and only slowed down if there was like someone who needed it to slow down. That's what
I've
I thought
never
it
been
meant,
stuck
but I
on any
They
ride.
actually use
Darius is asking me how
airplane
many times.
technology on those ride vehicles, so they would point towards the things too.
Darius, many Darius.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when I rode it back in August, I got stuck on it 5 times alone.
Oh,
starting.
I think a lot of the time it's not even broken. It's just because they're loading on handicapped people. And
Yeah, that's it.
stopped.
One time, there was one time where he was going up. It was like right near here, and then the other, like there was one part where you come back down, and I was literally like this coming down the hill. I could just feel it. I was like, we're gonna move in a second, and then all of a sudden it was like the jerk forward. It's like, yeah, we're moving now, but like it was weird sitting like at like I don't know if like a 85-degree angle. It was kind of strange. Like,
So, Steve, we are currently stuck right now. By the way,
okay.
We do not stand this on purpose.
It's you.
We are currently stuck.
yeah.
Has anybody gotten on this ride just to take a nap? Because I
Is this
have.
like-
That's what Chaz was
Oh,
saying. She's
yeah.
like,
That's all
this people think
progress.
this is a nap.
So is
I
this
love the ride. I do
History
it.
of the World Part 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to be the king,
I fell
Steve.
asleep on
Yes.
Pirates for like an hour.
But guys, I'm going to tell you, if you have like the soundtrack to Walt Disney World and like the ones that had the Epcot sounds, the Spaceship Earth soundtrack is a great one for driving. Like when I get to that part with like Michelangelo, like painting the ceiling, it's like, I don't know. It's very like, I feel like I'm in a luxury car, which I'm not, but you know, those luxury car commercials where the music gets very fancy. And you're like, look at me driving my Toyota around.
Do you have any great one?
Yeah, exactly.
But of course.
See, this part changed, and I missed. It's
I
so
like when they used to have the projection. Of,
yeah,
like,
the little like
going
horse that
down
would
the,
come around
street.
like in a loop. I missed that little aspect of it.
Do you remember that, Lou? Where they had the thing that
Yeah.
going down the street? It was like that projection of like the chariot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was like I don't
All
know why
roads
they
lead
take
to
that
Rome.
out. They love
I wish you-
projections nowadays.
Yeah, I wish they would have brought it back. That'd be really nice.
Darius says my favorite is when we're backwards going down and we stop.
Yeah, same. Darius.
Smell
That's
this part of the ride already.
Yeah,
Yeah. Smell it.
In the big
Yeah.
section of the room, like when you get to the very top, I do not like stopping there. It freaks me out a little bit. I don't like it. I
Yeah.
do like that. Yeah, this is where it smells Rome burning.
Rome burning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It smells amazing.
One of,
Oh,
one of
there's
the most
Muffin
iconic
Head.
smells.
I love him.
Muffin
Garlic
heads,
boy,
yeah,
muffin
yeah.
head, and I don't know the other one. It's like, there's a cupcake on the dude's head.
Yeah.
See, I always thought if it was a lampshade, but okay,
Yeah,
go with
the
it.
one looks like a big piece of garlic. You're like,
But I will say this ride does provide a lot of really good information if you're into that kind of stuff. I do
Like
get for some
the
people that are
history,
into thrills might be bored by it, but
and
like
there's me.
I
Right
love it.
there.
And the little monk, there he is. He's taking his 20-minute nap.
Actually, these little animatronic things they're actually pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
the guy on the
These
press
little
is from
scenes.
Haunted. He's from the Hall of Presidents. The guy working the Gutenberg.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they do a lot of-
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
faces.
And then that fiddler up there is from Carousel of Progress. It's the dad and the daughter.
John can
Oh,
get it.
that
He's
is
here.
John.
Yep.
It's
That
John.
is John. If you look
Yeah.
close, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
That's where
Thanks for the info.
that's where they're from.
That's weird.
I always try to get the right angle on that picture because it actually is exactly right when he's painting that where the stuff's sitting. It's like I always thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, but this part right here where you see, like, first of all, I feel like that really does give you the visual of like what that was like for Michelangelo just laying there for like what 2.5 years painting that.
Oh
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But the music is really
Wow.
pretty at that section. I really do love the music there. It feels very regal.
Well,
Look
like
at
you
the
said, it's
ceiling,
like driving a
Jason.
luxury
Look at
automobile.
the ceiling.
There you go, Jay.
I have a thing with bad ceilings and rides.
He's got a real thing about ceilings in rides.
Half the rides have
Yeah.
like office styles.
I can understand that though, because I love in Pirates how Pirates does like the clouds and stuff on top to
Yeah,
kind of
but
give
if you
that.
look closely, it's office style above that.
You,
Yeah.
you can see the vents from,
Yeah.
The worst,
Especially with Chris.
Small World though.
especially with Chris's camera, because
Yeah.
he
Don't
uses a
look
low
up at
light.
this part,
Look,
Jason.
you see it right there.
And then it's always the question about this part of the ride and why did they make the boy start facing backwards? Because he used to face towards your car and
He
be
doesn't have
waving
a
his
face.
music.
He's like, here, Miguel, at this weird alleyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's-
Extra, get your paper.
It's so weird.
Hi,
I
Park
love, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like the Carousel of Progress little girl in the first
Hey,
scene
Lauren.
who was doing like the spinning wheel. She's never in it again. Like, where did she go? Like, what happened to her?
Didn't we think that she
Lawrence.
might have
It's like
died?
unsolved mysteries. Like it's like
Yeah, it is. Tonight
love
on
this
Unsolved
part of this
Mysteries,
freaking
Walt Disney World.
yeah, terrifying.
sorry, Lawrence. There is no baked potato or with hot dogs.
Yeah,
or
Lawrence,
anything.
we've got no potatoes tonight, I'm afraid.
And Jesse
Yeah.
Owens
He's all
beats
sold
everyone.
out.
There we go.
Oh, look at him go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Listen,
Good to see you, Robert.
Robert.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
The
not
party's
late.
just started because you're here. It's all good.
Hey Rob. Rob, I'm doing my signal for you.
That looks comfy. I'm not gonna lie.
That reminds
Oh,
me
yeah.
of like our basement when we were younger. It does. We had, I swear, that like spoke clock.
Oh, is that
This
what
she's a moment. This chick right here. I feel like everyone
Yeah.
refers to her by a name. I don't remember what her name is, but everybody talks about because this is a huge section that they changed.
Shazam! Yeah,
Right. But she's a fox, man. She is. She's like foxy
she's
brown.
Foxy Cleopatra from whatever that movie was.
Cleopatra.
Pam Grier. Absolutely.
Yes.
So
She's-
Park Bros says the story is that the boy's face melted, so they turned him around.
They
Ah.
couldn't fix that.
I feel like it's one of those Disney urban legends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Probably true,
I would imagine they not fixed him.
That seems sus.
Cuts money.
Bye,
Here comes
Lauren.
Steve
See you
Jobs.
later.
There we go.
And this is where they're basically like, he built Microsoft in his garage.
You
So,
guys don't know
we-
what we're talking about with the hot dogs and
With
potatoes.
daddy's money, with
I
daddy's
watched
money,
some
that's
amusement
how we
park
built
pirates
it.
last
yeah.
night.
This was also very different in the previous ride. Very, very different. And it's really does not translate on the screen right now.
Oh, that's weird.
Kind of looks like the Matrix right here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reminds
Neo
me
goes
of
by.
like Interstellar.
it's like a lot of nothing.
But when
which
it
is
turns
not
the
really a
corner
whole
and you
lot.
see Earth, it was really cool. I always
The
loved
previous iteration of it with all the animatronics and stuff was so cool, though.
that. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it was
Yes.
it was the Jeremy Irons one, wasn't it? With all
Yep.
the animatronics.
Jeremy
Yeah,
Irons. Yep.
Mhm.
When you went down
So
backwards
cool.
and you could see, you can do all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Apparently, it's all behind that black scrim though. Like they never
Yes,
took it
yes,
out.
I've heard that. That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, like it's all still there. Like if they just pull
Yeah.
back the curtain.
Steve, what are you feeling about this part here?
I was just about to ask, what are we looking at?
Steve, are you jonesing on this or what? You dying to come see this?
At
Okay,
the
so
sky.
This is like-
there we go.
So, Steve, to paint a picture, this is the top of the dome right here. So, like, you're in this ride, and
okay.
this is like that where that picture is. That's like the very top of the dome.
Yeah,
So
Oh.
you're up at a decent height. It makes me think of that commercial where Mickey was actually on top of Spaceship Earth on the outside.
Oh, and
Oh,
waving.
yeah.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope. Hard
That's
pass.
cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is where your car rotates backwards, by the way. So you rotate
Yeah.
back for your return to Earth.
Yeah, this is a great place to stop. So
I
I
hate
think
it.
To
I
step
think
out.
Gary has said it before. As well, yeah.
But didn't there used to be like a thing with astronauts right here? I'm not confused with
Yes.
Horizons where there was
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're actually working on the telecommunication satellite, like the astronauts that we see
Yes.
at the beginning of the
Mhm.
mural, and
Yes.
the light thing that I showed you, and all that.
yes.
With the really cool like 2001 space helmets, and
Yeah.
Right.
And they decided, we don't need this stuff. And then
We
they're
don't
like,
need
"Here,
that stuff,
make
no.
it dark
No.
and a little TV screen in
Yes.
front of you. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what Josh and I say? Bring back the magic.
Exactly.
Remember that glitter thing? Yeah, the little things that kind of like went.
Yeah.
Like, glittery and
This
stuff.
is cool, and it's
This is
actually
kind of neat effect.
this
Yeah,
is looking
this is
good on
really
the
cool.
screen.
This looks
right
better
now.
on the screen than it does in real life.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it does
absolutely.
actually look better on the
It's
screen.
bright.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you can't really see how like cool and 3D it is. It just
This,
looks
this
Oh.
is very Interstellar
It's
as
got
well.
depth.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
Yeah.
like kind of like Tron.
it does.
Yeah.
It
As
looks
they're
way
going,
better on
as
the
you're going
screen.
through the laser, and you're actually getting projected onto the
Oh,
grid.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is where you start filling out the questions so they can make a
Oh.
little story about you that's severely outdated. Like, can you imagine checking your email from the beach and you're like, kind of? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I can picture it. Your plants will water themselves. Your fish will feed itself. Yeah, I can imagine.
Now
Yeah.
you're going backwards now, or is that what?
Yeah,
it's
you're
going?
still
Yeah.
going
As
back.
Lawrence said, attention
Yeah,
travelers,
it's
your
like-
time machine is rotating backwards for your return to Earth.
Yeah, I think you go backwards the whole rest of the ride till you get to the exit, right?
do.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
do.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 But it used to have that gorgeous. Our mom always talks about the fiber optics, like glittery, that
That's
went
what I
into this
said.
like cityscape
It
over
was
the
like
water.
It was like a netting almost that when you went backwards when you first started going through.
Yeah, and then what Lou was saying is like behind the scrim now is like there used to be. It was basically. I get why they don't do it anymore because again, outdated. It was basically people FaceTiming. It was like, oh, imagine you were out in the
Yeah.
desert and someone had just had their baby in the hospital and you could see them on the screen. It's like,
Yeah.
okay,
Went
I
down
can
the
see
mines,
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was there before, and that was cooler.
Yeah.
The two kids that were in different parts of the world. It was like somebody in Japan and somebody like in California. And they were basically
They had that over at
Kind of like what we're doing right now.
Innovation.
Yes.
Yeah,
The future is ours.
Well,
Choose your
Zach and
adventure.
Shaz are already in the future, aren't you guys?
yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
we
yeah.
are
They're
because
like a
it's
day and a half ahead of us.
2:30.
Yeah,
Plus two
that's right. You guys.
They're
what
actually
sports?
asleep right now. so-
Yeah.
What sports? So this is where
That
you
was
find out if you are kind of cut up, or if you are a little cartoon. Oh, see.
Oh, nice.
See,
We know what
when
he's filming on.
I was a headless person when we were doing it. We
Oh
don't
my
know.
God! It's like Quasimodo or like the movie Mask.
That's
It's like
funny.
it's not the best
DSLR
visual.
face.
Did you
There you
take
go,
a picture of
your
that,
camera
Chaz?
Okay, good.
Yeah,
You
not
and
the
Camera.
best. Josh doesn't it look like Brad? It kind of looks like Brad, like half of Brad's
Is
face.
that what he does?
Yeah, but so then, Steve, this is where they're going to take you through based on your answers, like a whole entire story.
Now that
of
looks
what the
creepy.
future
Like he's
could be
taking a picture of the other person.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll see a lot of it
Unbelievable.
is since been outdated since.
So,
I do
They're
think these
basically
came
in
out
a
in
Tesla.
2007.
Okay.
So what's going on around you? Are you supposed to be looking at the screen, or are you
Yes,
supposed to be looking?
there's
out?
nothing else
There's
to
literally
see.
nothing
Oh.
happening
There's
during this part of the
nothing.
ride. It's just you're backwards and you're watching a little movie in your thing, which I feel like was
That's weird.
neat the first time you did it. Then you're like, oh,
Yes,
there's more to this
yes.
ride.
Because you got to
Yeah.
remember, rewind back to where we were technologically at the time this came out. Of
Yeah.
course, it seemed cool. Now it's kind of like, well,
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it was long
So-
before like the Snapchat stuff where your face was on everything. You're like, oh, here,
Yeah.
I just put my face on this.
But it
Yeah.
definitely
Like a
worked
rotary
better when
phone.
it first opened. It worked
Yeah.
so much better back then. It really
yeah.
did capture you. It looked legit, and it's like works far worse now. Far worse.
I feel like they
Take
should have a
much from
sponsor like
upload
Snapchat or
either.
something that would have better technology to pull that off. you
That's
know?
what's around you as you're watching that whole thing. Just stars.
Oh.
That's it. That's a good view.
And then
But now
you're
you turn
rotating
around.
forward, for your return to Earth.
Yeah.
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 So does it go? It doesn't go any faster because it's all on the same track.
No, it's all
Right.
No.
trudging
Okay.
along.
You're
Two miles
trudging
an
along.
Yeah.
Trudging along. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it starts going faster, there's the
It
problem.
goes at actual time
Yeah.
through history. But then
Well,
as
that
you
was
get
pretty cool.
off, there's a little space called like Project Tomorrow that has like some games and stuff, but it
Everything's
also will
broken. Yeah.
it takes your picture and puts it up on like this big screen also, like to show
Yeah.
where you're from in the US or
Because
something.
I remember in Innoventions at Disneyland in the carousel back then, you can actually talk to people at Walt Disney World or in Magic Kingdom, or
that's
Epcot or something, whatever they had, wherever they had Innoventions. over-
Communicore.
Is it
Yeah.
Communicore? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
Communicore East, to be precise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were able to see and chat with people on the East Coast at Innoventions. That was really cool. It was
Yeah.
like the
And
first
then
time.
we got Innoventions because Communicore
Yeah.
became Innoventions.
Oh,
here.
okay.
For the
Yeah.
I
story,
remember doing that too.
About
Like you could
doing the,
send an email to people over
reservation.
there.
like
Yeah.
where I went up to the screen and I didn't realize the person could actually see me, and it was like a reservations thing in Disney
Oh.
World, with a video screen. Yeah, making faces like, "Where are your parents?" I'm like, "Ah!" and I ran.
But that's another thing to think because that was the mid '80s, and it's wild
was
to
last
think
week,
that
yeah.
technology
Yeah.
was there. It was a kiosk that I don't want to say the name of what Josh and I call that kiosk now because I'm sure it's an incorrect pronunciation of it in Epcot, but it starts with the word glass, and so that that kiosk, if you know, you know that kiosk. Like that's where there were little, like old school boob tube screens. You know what I mean?
It was
And you would
across
just
from
hit,
the caramel coochie,
and it's like,
the
do you
place
get
we
near
go
the
in
caramel
for the,
coochie? And it's like, you need
All
help.
the names in the German pavilion are awful when you try to pronounce them. So,
And that's how nicknames are born, right, Sack? I mean, it just
Exactly.
it's Sack.
It's that.
Exactly.
We won't say what my
She got-
nickname is.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't.
Right away, Shaz. Right to the microphone.
Papa Bean.
I'm just trashing my office.
Papa Bean.
So we were at Star Wars night, and we were sitting in the thrones for all like the villains and stuff.
Yes, we were.
And I said Palpatine.
No, I
Like,
asked
you're
him.
Palpatine.
I saw a throne behind us, and I was like, "Well, who's that?"
Whose throne is that?
Yeah, and he's like, "It's
It's
Papa Bean's
Palpatine.
throne," and I'm like, "Who the heck is Papa Bean? I've never heard that Star Wars character before." And
Was
he's
that
like,
before or
"No,
after you threw yourself on the floor?
That's
that was
funny.
before."
Yeah.
It's better than rubbing my pirates.
Yeah,
No, just stop it.
I also love that Rob is having a whole conversation with himself in the chat. He's like answering his own questions.
Yeah.
The best.
God love it. But yes, so yes, correct. They were going to upgrade Spaceship Earth, and then COVID happened, and they took it off the docket. And then now
because
it's
all the
supposed
rest
to-
of us closed down anyway, and they're like,
Yeah,
you can't have
it
the
is so
whole park.
overdue though. But
Because
what
we were working
worries
on
me-
Tron. That's what took up the whole time. That
What
5
worries
years.
me, there's a lot of things that had been announced at a D23 around that time. Remember, there's supposed to be a big theater that was going to go on Main Street,
Yeah.
and then the
Mhm.
Play Pavilion where Wonders
Wow.
of Life is. There was a
Mhm.
lot of things that they axed out of there.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the thing that worries me is they talked about how on Spaceship Earth they were going to change it to like more about storytelling, like, and they showed like a picture of like Moana and stuff, and I was like, I don't want Spaceship Earth to
No.
go to that direction. Like, we
No,
already
no,
lost
no.
so
IP anyway,
much.
then.
we've lost so much in Future World that I don't even know what to call that half of Epcot. I know it's now little neighborhoods, and I don't like that at all.
No.
But I miss when it was that really, really clear theming of Future World. It was very easy to navigate, first of all, but it was so clear. And now, like, I know people love Journey into Water. I don't feel like it goes there at all. Like,
I think it should have been an Animal Kingdom or something like that.
Animal Kingdom, Adventureland, even it just doesn't make sense
true.
to me there. Just that's
You mean like the Cars Land ride?
yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, don't start again, man.
Sorry.
The one is fuck.
I just think sometimes the decision is like goes from being like let's wow them to like that'll work. Like, that's what it feels like.
Stick it here.
Yeah, like that.
No, I
that'd be
agree,
fine with
Gina.
that.
I mean, it feels like the ghost of Paul Pressler is still very much in charge of the purse strings around there. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion in this group, but maybe it's just me and Josh, but like I'm like an Eisner vibe like kind of person because I feel like when Eisner was in charge, it was very much about the guest experience. So I get that Iger did a lot of like acquisitions and stuff, and that was great. But like I miss how Eisner really put the like.
I agree, but when Frank Wells was alive, when he was on his own, it went complete tits up. When him and Wells were together.
We say this all the time.
Why are you laughing? That's such a.
Have you read the book Disney War though? James Stewart did called Disney War, and it's phenomenal. Like it's a phenomenal book that describes that dynamic between them two and a lot of other stuff.
That's what we're really saying. It's Walt had Roy, Eisner had Wells.
Yeah.
Iger has nobody, and that's why
Iger has nobody, and that's why the thing.
But he had Chapek, Zach. He had Chapek.
No, Chapek
actually fixed things.
Paycheck, exactly. He was.
Yeah. You know how bad you got to be to get ousted when you just got renewed because of what he did? Basically, he was hiding the losses of Disney Plus and other projects, and you're like, nope. Once you do stuff with the stock, dude, you're gone.
Yeah.
I do think, not to defend him too much, it does seem like he was like a setup scapegoat, though. Like, again, I don't know him at all. And I wasn't a huge fan because my thing about him was I feel like he didn't come from a background that had him understand Disney culture, because you can come to a company and say, oh, I know finance or I know marketing or I know whatever, but if you don't understand companies that have a specific culture, and Disney's one of those companies that has a culture, it's not just P&L, you know, it's you have to understand that, and he never
you gotta have that excitement too. That's what, like, you know, the next in line is probably gonna be Josh D'Amaro, because I think they've been grooming him for a while for that position, but he has he has stuff to learn. He has stuff to learn about the other facets of the business, because it's not in the production stuff and everything else. They've got a lot of different tentacles, but I think he's going to be all right. But he has excitement when he goes to show you something. He's excited about it.
I think Josh would be the great creative side of it. You need someone with him for the financial side of it.
Yeah,
Roy was the financial side for Walt. Wells was the financial side for Eisner. You need to.
You need that Batman and Robin duo. You really
you
do.
Absolutely do. It doesn't work without it. The company is in such.
Because with Josh, he's always at the park
with all that IP. Because they're always trying to make money from IP. Oh yeah, absolutely.
They said that he treats us like gold. He knows, like, remembers our names. He comes around the park. I'm like, I've seen him in the parks like 3 different times. I ran into him at San Diego Comic-Con. This is like the first time in almost 30 years. I'm not at San Diego Comic-Con right now, but I ran into a park or in the convention rather during COVID. And it was like we were setting up some stuff at a booth, and I'm like, even with the mask, I'm like, that's Josh D'Amaro. I'm like, I know that hair. I know this. I took a picture with him, but he was
because Josh is an expert on hair.
Exactly. Same.
My brother. Absolutely. That's why our pictures come out good on Spaceship.
There you go. There's no hair to mess it up.
Guys, I'm gonna drop a hot take right here. So I hope I don't get cut out of the live. No, I love Josh D'Amaro. My thing is that I just have a little trepidation because, again, from a guest perspective, I feel like he's been in a position that I haven't yet seen the shift I'm looking for. I don't think you have to be in Iger's position to make that happen. I feel like D'Amaro's in charge of those parks, and it's like Walt Disney World. Like, I haven't seen that shift back to that guest experience that we knew our whole lives. I mean, truth be told, that's why Josh and I decided to start the podcast, was because it wasn't about create magic. It was bring it back. Like, it was there. We knew it. We lived it our whole lives. It's what made us fall in love with Disney. But there's this little element that's missing. And some of that really does come from the guest experience. And truth be told, there's a lot of guests that ruin the experience. You know, it's not all on the cast members all on the offices.
It's more locals during Food and Wine on the weekend.
But you got to wonder, like, how much freedom that he actually has.
Thank you. I'm about to say, because Gina, as far as bringing back magic, no, they're filling in the magic right now. They're filling in that entire river.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Where is Liberty Bell? Where is it?
You're so right.
It's going to be destroyed.
It's so sad to think, when we all know the Poop River, right? Like,
put it on Seven Seas Lagoon. Let them take
when you
pictures
think
on
that,
TTC.
like, the Poop River, which is such a joke, you know, like everybody that knows the story behind that, but like that kind of detailing that went into things, and the fact that the lands, like your eye line and every little thing that worked in to take away such a large chunk, it just feels like, again, someone's not getting it. They're not getting, I get you don't make every decision Walt would have made, but at some point you're straying a little too far from like the squares becoming a circle, you know, like you're losing all the points.
Yeah, I'll miss the boat, but nobody's really going to be crying the blues about Tom Sawyer's Island. I'm sure, because it's like most people didn't go over to it. Like, that was the thing; it wasn't really doing anything.
Yeah, well,
but I mean, I liked it.
I like it aesthetically.
Yeah,
I like looking at it.
I'm
It's
claustrophobic. I'm like going in little spots in there. I was like,
the cave,
relax. It's like going to like the animation courtyard. You know, like you're going to go in there.
Yeah,
same thing.
Like something we did last week, Gina and Josh. We did a ride through of all our favorite Disneyland attractions over the years.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I picked Mike Fink deliberately because, one, it's no longer there. Two, because I love Mike Fink both at the Magic Kingdom and both at DLRA. That's Disneyland Resort Anaheim, right? And that's something I really, really miss about the ROA at the Magic Kingdom, is the fact that you could get on one of them, either the Gully Wump or the Bertha May, and do your 18-minute trip around ROA and have a great relaxing time looking at all those kids running around like maniacs on Tom Sawyer's Island. I mean, that was a really big draw for me.
That's true. That's true.
And now, you know, we're going to pave it and turn it into a parking lot, literally.
Pave
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I feel for all you guys, Disneyland, because People Mover, right? Like, People Mover is one of my favorite rides of all time. I would be devastated. And I get it was, you know, a structural issue in turning the rocket rods, and then they were like, oh, it's cracking, get rid of it. I don't know. Sometimes I don't believe any of the excuses Disney gives. But I feel like that's something I could see somebody looking at and going, what's the big deal? You know what I mean? Like, somebody that didn't ride the People Mover may not appreciate the value of it. So I do think that, like, obviously between the Riverboat and Tom Sawyer's Island, the people that had like such an affection for it, I can get. I mean, great movie ride. That's going to be a debate all day for people that think Mickey and Minnie, people that think Mickey and Minnie's better, and people that are right.
Goofy's from yes, 100%.
Yes, Gina, I agree. Absolutely.
Zach's favorite ride.
Yeah.
Yep, the great movie ride, man.
Great movie ride in the
smell
People
the
Mover.
alien scene.
Oh,
my daughter's favorite
yeah.
ride was Great Movie Ride, and I took her the weekend it was closing. I surprised her. I have a video somewhere I have to post at some point of me surprising her. She came to my office, and I was like, "We're gonna go to Disney." She's like, "What?" She's like, "You're kidding." So I'm like, "Show her the tickets to go there for the weekend," and she got to go on it and everything. It was a good send off. But I missed that ride. I thought it was great. A lot of good
Guys, speaking of rides that are leaving, my Bye Felicia shirt with Felicia Rashad, because Dinosaur is going to be leaving. That's from Theme Park Chuckle. Don't get me wrong. I love Indiana Jones. This is my fear about Indiana Jones coming to Animal Kingdom. First of all, it's weird because I don't know how they're going to fit that into the vibe, but actually a lot of what they're doing there, I don't know how it fits into the vibe. But
Tropical Americas.
I'm terrified they are just going to skin Dinosaur, because the way Dinosaur's laid out, same ride vehicle, But in Indiana Jones, there's those big open spaces where you can see like across to the other person, and you can't do that in Dinosaur. So yes, I get you could like tear walls down and make it, but if it's not that, I don't see how that ride can give you the same. Like Indiana Jones to me is one of those rides I feel like I'm in the movie. Like that really made me feel like, wow, this is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my fear. That's another one they're taking away, and a lot of people are very sad about, because even though they love Indiana Jones or excited about that, it's like the cost, you know.
Bless you. My back was happy when they took out Primeval Whirl, because like the little thing like that rickety. Listen, that was a rickety carnival like roller coaster.
But how many times do you get to go down a hill in a roller coaster sideways?
Something. It was god awful to ride. It was 10 times worse than the Matterhorn is. How shaky it is. It's like
I mean, I'm getting to that age. A lot of these rides are too rickety for my bones and my body.
I'll get on the Matterhorn. I wouldn't get on that again.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, that's the little mouse one. We have the Goofy Sky School like that at DCA.
Yeah. Oh, mouse coaster. Yeah.
They're like, what's the easiest thing we put in here? We'll just have a little carnival. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have a rule. I don't get on rides that can be moved somewhere else. Nope.
No, me either. I don't think anyone's paid enough to care.
Get into mobile attractions. Thank you.
People at those things are generally not paid enough to care if the's an extra screw or a screw is missing. Like,
No,
I'm not on that vibe at all. But even like we just talked about a little while ago, living with the land, I get that's a polarizing one, because some people are like, I don't get it, and then some people are like, this ride is my life.
I live and breathe this ride.
But it's funny because when I first saw that, our friend Kenny wrote it, and I saw his video during Christmas time, and I was like, okay, there's a string of lights hanging on a bush, and then there's like tinsel, and I'm like,
I think we're losing Steve's connection.
Guys, breaking up.
That's it. Steve's breaking up. I probably cut him out of there.
By the force.
I will say we made a TikTok that said, you know, when it comes to living with the land, there's two types of people that hate that ride and people that are getting into heaven.
I don't hate it. It's just I've never been on it, so I need to go on it to actually say I like it. Yeah. I think I would
all aboard
like it if I'm
Amtrak, Steve.
What's
All
that?
aboard Amtrak, baby.
Next
Come on
year,
over.
Lewis. Next year.
It's called Kenny's $100,000 or 100,000 points or whatever.
Yeah.
And honestly, when it was living with the land, it was really cool because one, not that I missed this so much, but it's cool. Like addition, they had a driver. Like you, not a driver, but your little boat had an actual person narrating.
Yes.
And the theme song was a banger. That is what I miss about old Future World. All the rides had a theme song. And now rides don't get that. They get a score. They don't get like a theme song. Mickey and Minnie obviously has a theme song, but look how popular that is. Like, why don't they do theme songs anymore?
Well, Lewis knows what the best theme song of all time is.
I do.
On a ride.
Yeah. I do.
Small World. Pirates?
No.
No,
the original 1967 People Mover is the finest attraction soundtrack ever made.
Okay.
You should listen to it. It's available on YouTube.
I will.
For the low price of $5.
I will pay that price. I also do love
that for $1.
So for again, since we're talking Disney history, so when we were kids, right, and we would go on Carousel of Progress, which we've loved even since we were little kids, which I know maybe that's not exciting to a lot of little kids, but our dad totally, ingrained that in us. The song at the time, because GE was the sponsor, was Now is the time. Now is the best time. Remember they said, because when it was at the World's Fair and it was Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, GE didn't like that because it made it sound like put it off till tomorrow. And they wanted a song that was like, no, tell them to buy it today. And so that's the song Josh and I grew up with, was Now is the time. So when GE stopped being the sponsor and they shifted over to Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, which we only knew from the little video they would show while you were waiting to get in and the video of the World's Fair. And we were like, what is this? Like, we were so bummed because we knew the other song. Now, of course, we love it. Now we love it. And didn't take till just now, obviously. But you know what I mean? Like, as kids, though, it was like, what is this switcheroo?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Fun to be free. New Horizon.
Making memories.
Fun to be free and making memories, all that stuff. Yeah.
So the new test track has that little clip of Fun to be Free, which is their nod to like World of Motion.
And it's to be on the move, Gina.
Universe of Energy, living with, listen, land. all of
And-
those.
Beyond the
Tomorrow's
cool is
Child
that-
and Spaceship Earth.
And what's cool is that the Energy has 2 theme songs. It
Yeah.
has Energy, You Make the World Go Round,
Yes.
and Universe of Energy,
Yeah.
which are both bangers, as you guys
They're
like to say.
great. They're so great. And also, even back to we're talking Communicore days, Smart One. Remember
Right.
they had that little song that was like about the robot.
I don't know any of
Remember,
that.
it was like
I don't know what they're talking about. I just let them talk.
I've been there once, 20 years ago.
We did that episode and we
You're
talked
going
about
back,
Communicore, and you never knew if
Yes.
you were in the right one. You always thought you were in the
Right.
you're like, which Communicore am I in? The really good one or the crappy one where it's just like a place where everybody's sitting around?
like it's a bathroom. It's over here.
Well, that'd be Communicore West. Communicore East had all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right?
And you had like
which
all
is
the little
now-
interactive things and all that stuff. It was fun.
which is now like World Discovery and all that. And,
Yeah.
Right.
And we've
No, I
talked
can't
about
get
this a
handle on the
lot
name.
in relation to like bringing back the magic. I find it very disappointing the shift to, no disrespect to millennials, but that millennial style where Disney is going very like clean lines, clean everything, boring
Everything's
names,
great.
creations,
Yeah.
connections. Even when they had Communicore Hall, I thought, or here, Communicore, it's going to be so cool. And it's just a big box.
Just
with,
a box with
everything's
shiny
got the
lights.
same font,
Yeah.
which is
No,
old
it's-
Epcot.
Or the
But-
2 level
Cafe.
store.
I'll speak for all millennials. I can't stand it. It's
Yeah, it's so
it's
boring.
not nice. It's really not nice. It's
It's
just,
not Disney. It's so
It's
Hello,
boring.
many.
so boring
Hey,
and
And they
Money.
did the world of Disney. They made it
Yeah,
really
money.
basic. They took all the magic out of it. Like, I don't know who told them that people wanted less magic. And they were like, you know what? Make it cleaner, make it boring.
not-
Like, their naming used to be so like I'll think, for
Yeah.
example, I think it's at the boardwalk, like the gym is called like Muscles and Bustles. Like they would put thought
Oh,
into
yeah.
every name. And then it's like, oh, Creation Shop,
Yeah.
Connections
Oh, yeah.
Cafe. I was like, what is
Yeah.
this crap?
Yeah.
Garbage.
Not only taking away the magic, but taking away like the whimsy of
Yeah.
the creation as well. Like looking at like the parks from like the 90s, and first time I went was like 2011, but I remember going to like Disneyland Paris when it was like in like early 2000s,
Or when you were
and
like
it was so
six.
when I was like 6, and it was so whimsical. It was so like
Yeah.
magical. And then looking back at it now, and like looking at it, it's like an IKEA. Very much so. You've
New
said it.
Epcot
well done.
is
Yeah.
like IKEA.
It
Well,
is pretty much. Yeah.
What they're doing
Just
with all the
all
hotels is
flat.
like de-theming them, and then they're all just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
contemporary.
And
Why
I think
did
this
they
is
take
why
the pirates
I-
room away from the Caribbean beach.
Oh, I
Why?
used to love the Pirates Room, but I'm like
Yeah.
looking back, I would much rather stay at a value resort than I would a deluxe or like a moderate.
Josh has talked
because
about that a lot on the podcast,
because
actually.
It's more
They
theme
are
than Disney is.
so unequivocally Eisner 90s.
Yeah.
And this is why, agreeing with it or
Uh-oh.
not, this is why the water
Emily.
parks.
Hey,
This is what-
sister.
That's
this
our
is why-
sister,
Oh, hi, sister.
Hello.
Brianna.
This is why the water parks are some of my favorite parks on property,
Yeah.
because they are so
Are you
90s.
sure about that, Zach?
Yes, I am sure, including the story. Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what,
So-
guys? What I
Noted.
wish Disney would pay more attention to is why does Peter Pan still have a 75-minute wait minimum? Usually, when you go there, right?
For a
It is
45-second
a
ride.
simple. It is a simple ride, right? But to everyone, it gives you that little, like you talked about, whimsy. It's that
Whimsy
little
and magic,
whimsical
yeah.
feeling. It's not high tech. It's not
No.
a thrill by definition of other people,
No.
a thrill, but it stays popular. And
Mhm.
that alone should tell them, like, that's what people are looking for. They love that connection. They don't want you
Mm-hmm.
to take the world of Disney. I will say, I did like that they took down all those like extra walls in World of Disney. It was very
Yeah.
hard, especially pre-cell phone, to find your way around in there if you lost
Oh,
somebody.
yeah.
I
But
still
taking
can't find
all the
people I
like
lose in that store.
Disney magic and whimsy out of it
Huge.
was like, and they still have that stinking spit and stitch
Yeah.
out there.
I
That's
I
hard.
That guy.
I really enjoy Disney Springs. I really do. It's
Yeah.
it's beautiful the way
Yeah.
they've like themed and everything. But
Oh yeah.
downtown Disney proper
Wrong one.
and the west side as well
That
of like
Oh, no.
Pleasure Island and all that kind of stuff was
Yeah.
so cool. like the whole backstory they had for like pleasure.
I
like
feel
Pleasure
personally
Island
attacked.
and-
Zach, we actually did not to keep plugging ourselves, but isn't that what we're here for?
Mhm.
But we just did an episode breaking all that down a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago because
Oh, cool.
Josh and I both lived in the era where we were not old enough to get into Pleasure Island, and then when we were old enough to get into
Yeah.
Pleasure Island, and we
Yeah.
said that what we think ruined oh my god, what we think ruined Pleasure Island was the fact that people were going there expecting it to stay Disney bubble, but
Oh, right.
locals came and kind
Yeah.
of
Yep.
Yeah.
Wrecked
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Wrecked
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, it
Yeah,
ruined it. It
Yeah.
ruined it.
Oh,
I
for
do
sure,
love
for sure.
Disney Springs though. I think it's so beautiful.
It's so pretty. It really,
Stephanie!
really
Hi,
is. It
Stephanie.
really is.
Stephanie!
If anybody's ever listened to our bonus content,
Yeah.
Stephanie, we refer to. Oh my, Pleasure
Oh,
Island.
Pleasure
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
nice,
love it.
nice.
Also, can we talk about on the note of that pin how much Disney World wastes the IP of Roger Rabbit? Like,
Oh,
how is
yeah.
there nothing there
Oh,
with that
yeah.
anymore? Like Jessica's sexy leg hanging on the Pleasure Island was so
We
great,
covered her up on
Absolutely.
our ride.
On our,
and now it's
she
like,
wears a
and,
trench
She's in a
coat or
flasher Mac,
something.
isn't she?
and
Yeah.
MGM had it in like the backlight area, that little Roger Rabbit section.
Oh,
like,
there you
it's
go.
Such a waste.
That's
Yeah.
cool, Josh.
Yeah.
that's a Tim Rogerson painting.
Yeah,
we
that's
love
cool.
He
That's
does
cool.
a lot of art.
Stephanie said Sasquatch
Can
is
you
here.
can you point that again, Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's,
that's
cool.
Josh, now spin the camera all the way around to my desk where I also have.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
There's a Jessica Rabbit behind
knocking
me.
off my desk.
Yeah. All right. So much
Oh.
for your production value. All right.
You could see it on your opening little things that I never get to say. Your cold opens in our show that I don't get to say anything.
Okay.
She's like,
First of
"Oh."
all, we agreed that the cold open would be mine. You get a lot of things you get to do on the show. The cold open.
I'm sorry, I get to run all the controls.
Do I need to like take everybody off?
I just want to say, you guys never complain about me again because I
Oh no, we're gonna complain all we want.
Yeah. It just makes us complain more.
don't, you know I'm the boss, right? Though.
Yeah.
Yes, Manny. I want a potato ride.
You know, Manny,
Potato.
living with the land,
Really?
living with the land has plenty of potatoes. They're being
I don't
grown.
even know what a potato ride is, but I also want one because I like anything associated with a potato.
Well,
It
that
was-
Toy Story
Yeah,
Story
was-
Mania
See
also
what
has
you were
lots of
agreeing to
potatoes,
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Don
Yeah.
Rickles, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So,
yeah.
so yesterday we did on our other friends
Amusement
channel,
park. Pirates.
Amusement Park Pirates. We were talking about the new foods that are coming to Disneyland for
Halloween.
for Halloween, and it seems like every single item was a potato.
with the
And-
hot dog or some
and-
kind of meat inside.
Yeah,
it.
and then there's a hot dog inside of a potato. And then at the hot
It's a
dog place,
steak potato.
There was a pickle.
yeah, there's no new hot dogs at
none
the
of,
hot
none
dog
of the
place.
hot dog places offered hot dogs.
They offered pickles, and
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And potatoes and
yeah, so
Is there
Manny
anything
was
that
with
I-
there, and Lewis was in, or
Lawrence.
yeah, Lawrence and Leo, and
so
My
fun.
wife loved the churro they had at Not So Scary in Magic Kingdom. And so one of the last trips, I think I talked about it on our podcast, we specifically went and got tickets because that's what she wants. She's like, I want to go to this. I want to get this churro again. He goes, they have to something similar. So we went to the same place. It was a different one. And she ate it and it tasted like a piece of cardboard and it was god awful. I was like, well, didn't get on this one. I'm like, sorry.
I think
Sorry about your
Disneyland
luck,
wins
that
on the
wasn't good.
churro front.
Well, you know,
Oh,
Disney-
yeah.
yeah, it has way better. As
Robert.
well, guess what? Yeah,
It's the best castle.
In fact, it is the best castle. I have it tattooed on my shoulder now.
It's a
When you
little
go there, it's a culture shock when you
Tattooed,
go to
Jason,
Disney
not
World.
tattooed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
For
I
what
do-
it's worth, I feel like when Abu Dhabi opens their park, because they'll probably have a life-size castle that like you can actually stay in or something, because it's just
Oh, yeah.
that's how they are.
Yeah.
But I'm like, everybody like Cinderella's castle looks pretty tiny right now.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
probably have a real moat that goes around with alligator or
Yeah,
crocodiles.
actually have a real dragon. That
Yeah,
really
yeah,
is
yeah.
a real dragon.
Yeah, not like our animatronic one we have in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Real
It
one.
won't be the metal one that catches fire in Magic Kingdom either.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, I didn't see that coming.
All
I
right,
still love
well,
that dragon.
as Christina keeps pointing out, We have 13 likes.
13
So
likes.
usually we don't do it on this one as much, but usually for 10 likes we give away like a pin or something. So
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So in this one, we're going to give away that flamingo that's right behind Zach.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Hey,
Give away all the
whoa, whoa,
That
whoa.
was one of his gifts.
in honor of Gina, you could pick one of these. That we'll give away.
I can't wait to not win this contest.
Wait. Let me hang on, Jay.
Oh, is
Let
that
me make
pin
it
on?
big.
Is that Stitch on Big Thunder?
There
Yes.
we go.
Cool.
There we go.
Oh,
And on the go.
and on the go.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
that's
he's riding
cool.
a goat.
That's cool.
Nice.
But it's not a
That's
5-legged
nice.
goat, unfortunately.
Gina, pick one.
Oh, which one, Gina? Left or right?
All right. My right or your right?
Yeah.
Just right.
Jiminy
The
side
one
or
in
Iron
the
Man
carrot. The one where he's in the car.
I thought you said the
Okay.
one with the carrot. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Well, you guys missed. This is what's funny. I was ducking out of the shot, so when you came back, I wouldn't be here. Like I left, and then you guys were talking about the pin, and I couldn't see it. So I was like,
This is the
see what happens when we don't prep anything, guys. We
I,
don't prep
I do
That
like
one.
Manny's comment on YouTube, though. It's pretty funny what he said to Robert.
Well, was
You
it
can see
this
that
one?
one. It says, hey, Robert, did walk through your castle?
I mean, that's
That's
fair.
pretty funny.
Right.
Manny says he'll have the other pin, please, Jace.
Yeah.
Guys, asking me to choose between these two evils, I don't know why you put it on my
I know. Do you guys see the private chat down there?
Do we see what?
The
The
private,
private
chat?
chat down below where I said,
Do you have the box?
Oh, my camera might be blocking that because I have my camera on a
Can you see
box. Let me see.
there. I just popped in something in the private
Ew,
chat.
okay. Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Josh, you see it?
Gosh, he's typing.
Yeah, he's typing. I can see.
Okay. Literally, my camera's propped in a box, and it was directly in front of that.
I'm going to say, since Gina picked the button, Josh, pick a number and type it in that box between 1 and
Don't
100.
say it.
Okay.
Between one and what?
1 and 100.
Between 1 and 1.
69.
1 and 1, yeah. We really need
1
that.
and 1.
All right, we have our number. So everybody who is watching right now, you can type in your guess between 1 and 100 into the chat.
I bet I know what Rob's going to pick.
0.
I said between 1.
That's right.
If you
Bet it
if you pick
begins-
zero,
bet it begins with a
we'll kick you
6.
out of the.
I bet everybody's like, what would Josh write? It's not what Josh would write.
Yeah.
He was a good boy today.
Keep chatting until that happens. So
Don't all jump at once to write your answers.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Might be-
They did not understand the assignment.
No, it's just a
my brother's
delay
in-
with
you
with those
can't
kind
play.
of things.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Still,
It's like doing Instagram.
he's got to keep
Yeah,
it
but-
though, right?
If your brother plays, you just
Wow.
throw it
Dang.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that's
I'm not
funny.
saying nothing.
over. Yeah.
Dang.
That is
I'm
funny.
surprised no one's picked 69 yet.
That's what I said. That's what Rob's going to pick. That was my guess for Rob.
Or,
Like, I know what Rob will pick.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
That's a good system though.
Yeah. I was like,
I mean,
what
I suppose we could
that?
just stop it, and then it's going to be between two people.
Yes. What can I go? Wow. Well, it's really
All right. Well, let's just do that because no one else is going to come close. So,
All right.
the number was 34. So that means two of you, Leo and
only
Darius.
one if you think about it because it's close.
Josh. Pick another number and put it in the chat.
And this is for Leo and Darius.
Leo and
Yeah.
Darius.
1 to
only.
100 or 1 to 10?
Do like 1 to 20.
All right, 1 to 20.
All right. So now Leo and Darius, you guys choose another number, 1 to 20.
1 to
Oh my
20.
God.
Exciting in here, guys.
Dum dum dum.
Number face off.
Yeah.
Yes, 1 to
Darius,
20.
that isn't 1 through 20.
Yeah.
Darius.
I think he's saying why he chose his first number. I think he's.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That
That
makes
makes
more
sense.
sense. I retract my statement.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little lag.
Anybody got any knock jokes?
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, Darius
All
chose
right.
9.
Now,
Where's
Leo?
Leo?
Give us something, Leo.
18.
Leo says 18.
There you go. There's your
All right.
answer.
can get Leo.
And the number that Josh picked was 16.
There you go.
6.
So
Sex.
Leo,
Leo
you
wins
are
the
the
pin.
winner.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. You won.
It's Stitch in at Indiana Jones in Paris.
Wait, let me make it big so you can see.
626. Shut up, Rob.
He's holding a carrot apparently to Julie.
Yeah, there's the carrot.
Tell him to hang on to that till it goes off.
Carrots.
That's why I picked that one. It looks like he's gonna blow up. Hang on to
Poor
that
Stitch.
sparkly candle.
Yeah, congratulations, Leo.
Yeah,
Yeah, congrats, Leo.
Normally we have
Yeah.
everybody confirm who they are, but we know who Leo is, so
Yes.
I will send it out right to you.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, and go
congrats,
subscribe
Leo.
to
Now give
Leo's
it to
channel.
me.
Yeah, Leo's like, now there's a second pen you can give me, but
Yeah. Manny, that's going to be in the bushes by ESPN Zones.
your pretzel
Along with the Kardashian duck.
Kardashian.
ESPN 8, the Ocho.
The Ocho.
Love it.
So what's next?
I was just gonna say, I think this is what we did. I was actually gonna say, what's next for you guys? What do you got coming up?
Yeah.
Your
No,
next
no,
episode.
Like I don't know this one. No, for you
two.
guys.
Yeah, not us. For us.
Me and Josh. Me and Josh.
Yeah.
Well,
What's the
I
next
usu-
episode?
I'll probably go to bed around 12:30. Breakfast. No. For Josh and I, this is how we roll, guys. What is our next one? Who knows? We're filming in a couple of days. We did actually film 2 this past week. So one released
Don't
yesterday.
spoil the magic.
And and so next week's episode is actually all Josh and I's favorites. Nobody asked for it, so we did it. And so check that out when that
That's
releases.
last
But
week's.
Feel free to disagree with everything I say.
right, it's fine. That's fine.
Garbage.
We're always looking for interest or suggestions as far as future topics. We like that a lot. And then we have some like other little things on the outside that Josh is working on, and I'm just cheering him on. That's pretty much how we work. I'm like,
Cool.
that sounds
Nice.
good. You
What
do
are
that.
those? I don't know.
We'll be back.
I was like,
We'll be
Gene, I
back.
got something I got to do, or I just made it up.
We'll be back in Disney World in November. Josh will actually be back there before then, even for a couple days, but we'll be in Disney
Nice.
World. So
I'll be there
Anybody-
the 18th and 19th of August because I go on a preview sailing of the Star of the Seas. I guess it's the time before it goes out on its maiden voyage. It's like the inaugural
Sweet.
thing. So I'm
Nice.
doing that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, as long as I'm in near Port Canaveral and Orlando area, I'm like, I'll
Yeah.
go on
Why not?
days early.
Why not?
I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I need to go to the parks. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But we're hoping anybody who's local, like in November while we're there, we'd love to do like a meetup. We think that'd be so fun.
yeah.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
definitely do
Lewis,
that.
Lewis
Absolutely.
right here.
Yeah, so we would love
Kenny,
it.
Kenny and I could
Yeah.
definitely make it.
Now,
Yeah.
Lou, have you ever done a meetup like before with like people? Because our question is like, what's the best location? I'm thinking Food and Wine. Maybe pick a spot like in Epcot. Then it's like not having to worry
Spaceship
about.
Earth. Spaceship Earth is the best location for an Epcot meetup.
Okay.
100%. Right under the bottom of
Yeah,
the sphere.
That is exactly
That's
where
the
we
best-
met Kenny the first time we met him.
That's where I met. That's
Actually-
where I met Kenny. Yeah.
Spaceship Earth is where we met Rob and Teresa. Rob, who's in the chat right now, we met him by what we refer to as the Poop and Walt statue because we think
Dreamer.
that
I was like, it's
he's sitting there trying to release some things. in
I was
this
like,
little
they're
chair.
like,
Wait,
all this
release
stuff,
something.
Get rid of fountains and make a statue of Walt taking a dump in the middle of it.
But overlooking all they've destroyed.
Are those lights working yet? Because those keep breaking.
Oh god.
What? Oh no,
LED
they don't.
lights,
They
yeah.
keep breaking. They
Yeah.
keep breaking. But I will say the lights on Spaceship Earth are the
they're
greatest
amazing.
glow up in Disney history.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
the ones
yeah.
on
Like,
there.
Yes.
I was not a fan of the wand in 2000 that then became the word Epcot with the big finger. Like, I did not think that looked great. I know some people liked it, but I was not one of
Well,
them.
some people
But
like that god awful birthday cake castle they did for the
Josh has
25th
strong
anniversary.
feelings about
It's
that.
like a bounce
But
house.
did you
Like
like-
something out of a horrible acid dream.
But did you like the hat? But did you like the sorcerer's hat at Hollywood Studios?
No, it blocked the Chinese theater. I like the idea of having it somewhere, but I didn't
Josh
like
would
where they
take
put it.
pictures looking like it was on his head every time
I
we'd
love
go.
the
He'd
hat
stand at the
itself.
right.
That's
Yeah.
the difference. I just
Okay,
thought where they
okay.
stuck it. So, and also
Right.
thinking,
The hat was
why did
cool.
they
The
get
spot,
rid-
not so much.
Why did they get rid of the Earful Tower? Okay, so like that was needless to get rid of that.
They'll
I'm
probably
sorry.
tell you it's another sinkhole. That seems to be their favorite line.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Especially at Hollywood Studios.
Sinkhole.
100%.
I was like, that
Um,
should have stayed. I was like, that was a
our-
great landmark for it.
Our
And then
friend
Tower
Ashley
Terror
gave
became the unofficial
the
thing.
best description of Hollywood Studios the other day that I will now keep using, which is it's the junk drawer, because it has become that where it was such like cohesive theming when it was MGM, and now it's kind of like a junk drawer. Not that everything in it's junk, obviously, but I'm excited about the animation courtyard because that was previously just part of Star Wars Studios, as I referred to Hollywood Studios, because it was just Star Wars scattered everywhere.
Now I have a new place to take my picture, like the sorcerer's hat. So because I did.
I was
the
gonna say,
end
and your
of the
hat
all
is
time,
coming
the hat
back,
was there, I would just
Lou.
be holding
Yeah.
it like this and it looked like it was on my head.
Yes.
And yeah, every time I was there, that was my thing.
Bring back MGM.
Yeah. Hey, so when the magic does come back, what are you going to be named?
You're welcome is what we'll call it.
Please, for the love of God, keep the magic.
They'll just
will
be
call
rebrought
it-
back to magic.
You're welcome.
We'll take
And
that.
because I mean, that's the best problem we hope to have in the future.
We'll just
We
change
have
the
to
name to Mission Accomplished.
rebranding because there's too
Yeah.
much
Podcast.
magic now. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Now, what would be fun is if you get Dwayne Johnson to come on and sing "You're Welcome" on your cast.
There you
I'll
go.
do that.
There you go.
I am working on something fun for one of the episodes, so stay tuned. I'll probably probably put a clip of it somewhere.
Spoiler alert: it has nothing to do with Dwayne Johnson.
You're welcome.
Felt like saying that.
It's Stitch is their special guest, right?
Actually, that could be arranged.
By the way, I do miss Catastrophe Canyon on the back.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I
Yes.
missed
What was
that because I thought that was a lot of fun.
I
That
think-
was
That was
like
a
Go to
special
Paris.
part of it where they had the special
We
effects.
go to
and all.
Paris. We've
That-
still got it. They've turned it into
Oh.
a cars being dried. It's crap.
That,
Yeah.
lights
What
auto,
is your
lights
favorite-
auto action.
What's your favorite thing at Disneyland Paris? Because Josh and I are really dreaming of going there next year for the first time ever. We would love to. So,
Big
what
Thunder
is
Mountain.
Thunder
Yeah.
Mountain?
Big Thunder
Big
Mountain.
Thunder Mountain.
It-
We have
It's the
best
best
Big
one.
Thunder
You
Mountain.
should
Sure.
watch
Phantom- Phantom Manor.
our ride through on Big Thunder Mountain.
I love
there.
hearing
Yeah.
that
Top
because
five.
that's like my nostalgic favorite from like childhood. Big Thunder Mountain was always my favorite, and Walt
It
Disney
is.
World, the
Pirates is
idea
really
of
good.
riding.
Yeah, their Pirates is 3 stories
levels.
tall.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We've
Yeah.
got a big drop as well. It's awesome. And
Yeah,
Phantom
but Big
Manor.
Thunder goes under the
Amazing.
water.
Phantom Manor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
3. Well, and then if you look at it, it's the whole like story
Yeah.
of their
Thunder Mesa.
everything has a story behind those
Love that.
3. You know, the Pirates, or Big Thunder and Phantom Manor, and the whole thing.
I've
It's
seen
just
the
really
POV
cool.
of Phantom Manor.
Yeah.
Now, what's the crowds like there? Like during time? Because like when I was looking,
They
at
all
like, I see,
smoke.
like,
Yeah, everyone smokes. It's not busy by Disney World or Disneyland. It's busy, but it's not busy. It's not.
is that
Disney
something
World
we should
busy.
do for like 3 days? Is
You
that a
have
fair
been
enough
not
time?
busy.
Yes. Don't go at the weekend. It's full of French people. Avoid school holiday. No, seriously.
The French
Avoid
part
school
is full of French
holidays
people.
because
Okay.
it's full of kids.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Oh my
it's good.
god. that's
And
funny.
Leo says, yeah, they have real snow over
And
there.
we do have real snow at Christmas.
They do
Yeah,
have real snow. It's true.
we do have real
That's
snow
fine.
at Christmas.
Apparently,
And
my
the
dogs
fountain
just want to
springs.
come
Oh,
up and
nice.
Which is why I have
Just like you have real
idea.
snow in Shanghai at New Year's. Yep.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I still
That's
don't
the only thing
understand
we
why
were
they're going to
talking
put
about.
this Temu Splash Mountain Lion King ride in because the water's going to freeze. The
Oh,
water's
Yeah, I
going to
don't
freeze
know.
in the
Point.
winter.
That's
Yeah.
a good
We were
point.
talking about like
Whoever
the other parks
Came up with it. It's nuts.
that when they have like Tokyo and all these places that do the really cool rides and everything, it's like, oh, you got to go
Yeah.
to Tokyo Disney. So you got to. It's like, well, Disney just has a share in like the profits from these parks. They pay them to build them out. So they just say what they want from Disney. Disney really doesn't have all that much say. They just lease an IP. And it's just like, here you go. I'm like, that's why the stuff is so much better. Because they're like, oh, we don't want this. We want something like this. And they're like, okay. And then they're like, well, bring it to America. Can we just
not
start
that
it in America?
Can't have it. It's just that we don't put the money into it like they do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, the government's there. Everything is, whether it's Japan, China, everything. They're like, look, well, you can't be like a foreign entity and own anything in China anyway. You can't. It's like it's against that. So we had a toy company that we had an employee that owned a factory in China, like my previous job. And I'm like, oh, you can't own anything over there. So when they're like, okay, we're going to build out a park, they have complete ownership of it. And they're just like, this is the money we're going to pour in it. And they've got money. So they're like, go make this.
Do you guys have a
This is
suggestion
wild
of where to
stuff
stay over there as far as the hotels as at Disneyland Paris? What do you think is the best place to stay?
If you're going to stay on property and you don't mind spending money, then New York Hotel, which is the Marvel themed one, is the best one.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that was really cool.
Waste money and stay at the Pink Palace, the Disneyland Hotel, because they've ruined it.
Oh, really?
With their re overhaul. Yeah, they've ruined it.
Don't
The other
blame
one,
you, Ray.
the other one that's really cute to stay at is the Sequoia Lodge.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of like their wilderness lodge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I looked
That's
it all
really
up and
pretty.
I was kind of surprised because I guess I'm just used to, well, first of all, like we're DVC, so like hotels is a separate thing for us anyway.
Yeah.
But like when I was looking it up for Disneyland Paris and I was like, oh, like look at the prices. And then I realized the price included the tickets.
the ticket.
I was like, oh, like,
Yeah.
this isn't so bad.
Yeah.
How is that being a DVC member? Is it
love
you?
it.
Do you like? Okay.
We love it.
Yeah. It comes in handy.
It does. Like we actually did an episode about that too, but talking about how think of it not like you're buying like your hotel stay. Look at it more like if you were thinking about buying a vacation home. Like if you were saying
really?
like, oh, I'd like to have a vacation home in Disney World. Like if you kind of look at it that way, but that you have the benefit of staying at multiple different locations. That's, I think, the smarter way to look at it. Like putting down a down payment and then having the monthly payments, and then
is it pretty affordable or?
I mean, it really depends.
depends on what you
Resale
do.
is the better way to go. Resale is going to save you a ton of money, except that stupidly Disney removes perks for resellers, which is dumb. It's the same original contract. I say it like if I bought a car from let's say Toyota and they said you have unlimited Sirius XM with this car for the rest of your life, right?
Right.
And then I sell the car to someone else and they take over my car payments and they say, well, they don't get Sirius.
Yeah.
Why not? It doesn't make any sense. It's like it's the same car. It would have been the same service. So the fact that they take away like certain discounts and you can only stay at certain hotels if you buy resale, Disney has right of first refusal. So and they always turn it down almost. So it's just dumb that they take that away.
Yeah.
But that my friend who bought resale said he thinks that this money you save is worth the perks that you lose. So
wow. Okay.
But we're big proponents of DVC. We think it's great.
That's good. Yeah, because you can stay at any of the or actually DVC hotels, right? And
yes, we've had it since 1998 when our dad.
Wow.
Our dad bought into it, and like again, there's 6 of us kids. He bought into it and bought an allotment. So then, as we grew older, we'd be able to like separate it out. But then we can always compile points. And what you can do, something important to know about DVC is you can never use more than 3 years of points at once. So you can bank a year's worth of points and borrow a year's worth of points. If you had like, let's say you had 150 points, you could borrow, like bank 1 year to save to the next one, and then borrow from a year to combine all your points. But you can't keep doing that. Like you couldn't say I'm going to bank and a bank and bank and bank and bank.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
won't.
yeah.
Like you can't.
I did
do
not
that.
realize that at one point. And I was like,
Yeah, Josh thought he had figured things
I was
out.
like,
It was very, very.
I'm in a really cool place 3 years from now.
Yeah, they'll
So
expire.
does that include your pass as well, or is it? Oh
No, but in Disney World, you do have access because Disney now has like 4 different kinds of passes you can buy. And the Sorcerer Pass, which is less expensive than the Incredipass. Pass. The Incredipass Pass is like what everybody can buy as far as an annual. The Sorcerer is only available to DVC or Florida residents. And Florida residents have like
okay.
3 different passes they can buy. They just have different blackout dates. So there's only 2 blackout times during it. And I think it's like Christmas and like Thanksgiving or something. It's like, it's not much blackout on it. But you save money there.
I'm enjoying looking at the chat and Stephanie talking about how much she doesn't like the drinks at GO82.
Oh my God. Yeah. But again, if it's something you're even considering and you have the means to do it, DVC is awesome because it's like the way that people like to do a dining plan because they think, oh, my food's already paid for in advance. Like you paid for it, but it's paid for in advance. You don't have to budget for it. It's like that with hotels. It's like you pay that amount and then you do have dues every year, but you don't have to factor that the same way. And you do have such variety of where you can stay. And there's, like different places, different times of year, different style rooms. The only thing is that your home resort where you buy, you can book that 11 months out, but any other resort, you can only book 7 months out.
Okay. Well, still 7. That's still.
It's just that the people that have the 11 months jump on you. The people that have the 11 will snake it before you. So like places like that's why Grand Floridian expanded because they only had 1 building and people the 11 month could get it so much. Yeah,
because they just built the DVC tower at Disneyland at the Disneyland Hotel. They added another wing for the wing, another building.
Just like the new Poly Tower at the Polynesian.
We stayed.
Which is all DVC. So
I did on our channel. I have a walkthrough of the 2-bedroom penthouse at the Polynesian Tower because we did for one night.
One night, guys. We're not like that.
We went.
We're not like that.
Yeah, don't get it twisted, guys.
We did 3 rooms. And we just took a crap ton of. So we did the 2-bedroom penthouse. We did the Polynesian bungalow, and we did the 3-bedroom over at Grand Floridian, just to see how these things work. So we couldn't stay there a week, but we're like, let's do it for one night. So we went in there. I stole all the soaps and everything out of everything.
Get your money's worth, Josh.
Oh, I do. I'm horrible. I had like a sack.
I stole the pots and pans. Just kidding. I did not.
And I give it to my one buddy. And I go, I'm like, I'll take these. And then I'm like,
rip out the carpet.
Godfrey's coffee. It's like all kinds of stuff.
Mattress.
Clean them out.
Guys, I will say this though, and this may be shocking to you. I think that the tower is beautiful at the Poly. It is. I still prefer the classic Poly. Like, I think that it's just a completely different vibe. Like the old school Poly is just, this one is, it gives now a lot of people will go for this, like more like Four Seasons vibes, that kind of like elevated, which is very nice, but not as much character, to it, I would say.
Well, the thing is also, I enjoy the fact of not getting wet going to my room. Because when you go through some normal Polynesian, if it's raining,
I disagree.
Your brain should get wet.
I do not want to go and walk in the rain to get to my room. I don't because everything's
out. That happens at tons of hotels. I told you that's not isolated to there.
Tons of hotels.
Yes, it is. The Grand Floridian, Saratoga, Old Key West. Shut up.
Grand Floridian has a little thing to go to the DVC part.
Just that DVC building. There's another DVC building.
Yeah, nobody stays.
Brother, sister.
Yeah, nobody stays now.
Up next.
When's the last time you stayed in that other building?
Thank you guys for having us for the last time ever. No, but I will say though, it was beautiful. The room wasn't like something that I think I would spend those points. The room
was more like an entertainment space to me.
Yeah,
like,
if you were having a party in there
and want to watch the fireworks off a thing, the balconies were incredible. I'm
afraid very high up.
I felt like I was going to fall off of it, but I'm like, it was a gorgeous view because we had a theme park view. So it was like, wow, you're like, see all the stuff there. But I'll be honest, like it was very kind of weird, cold feeling in the middle part of the room. Like it was a very tiny little kitchenette kind of thing for a room that big. And I'm like,
Also, another hot take.
It was really cool.
The cabins at the Wilderness Lodge are 1,000 times better than the bungalows at Polynesian. They have it all over.
And you don't have to hear the boat wake you up at like 7 a.m. going right outside your door.
The only thing I will tell you, because the size is different, it's just so much more room in the cabin. But I will say the only thing is every bungalow is going to have a Magic Kingdom fireworks view. Not every cabin is going to have that. Only select cabins will have that. So if that's a priority, obviously. But the convenience factor of walking to a cabin, the size of the cabin, the layout of the cabin, it's just hands down. Also in the cabin, you have a large screened-in porch with a little
Like a
hot
hot
tub
tub.
in it that you can
Oh,
use
that's
rain or
cool.
shine.
Yeah.
So in the bungalow, you have a little
Jazzy would
pool
love that.
outside, and if it rains, you're not going to use it, and all the furniture.
Well, the one we had, the bungalow, and we took a bunch of points to stay there. The bungalow we had we didn't realize when we got to the room, it was an accessible room. So I'm like, maybe that's why I had it for one night, because it was like, it's a handicap accessible room. So I go and I'm like, oh, I'm looking forward to this really cool shower they got in here. And then it's like this weird curtain and like a million handles and the toilet's over here. And I go, this does not look like the same room. And I realized my bed was about this far off the ground. And I'm like, you got a handicap room. And I was like, I have tempted to go rent a wheelchair and just spin it around there. And
there were also some scary noises coming from my closet that may have been plumbing for the pool. I'm not sure what it was. And do you guys know when you stay in a Disney resort, how like when you come in, it says welcome whatever family, and it's got like Disney music themed to the hotel playing in the background. I swear, at there it's Jumanji.
It sounds like
it's these drums, and I was like,
all of a sudden a rhino busts through the wall at her.
Yeah, or a little voodoo doll comes out or something like that.
I love that Rob said we're being very well behaved.
Yeah,
this is probably the best behaved we've been in a while.
Yeah, but I bet his stories tomorrow will have a different take.
Yeah.
Well,
this has
been fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Sorry you won't be back.
Nice knowing you guys. As they block us on social media.
One and done.
Thanks, guys.
We brought back the magic.
Yeah.
Too much magic. Tone it down.
We're not everybody's. I always say we're not everybody's cup of tea, but I like to think it's because I'm champagne. I'm bubbly and full of celebration.
I'm more like an old funky beer.
Yeah. It got spilled on the floor or something.
Yeah. Kind of like your shoes sticking to the floor. That's me.
Oh God, you guys have been so awesome.
No, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Enjoyed it.
Thanks, guys, for joining us with this.
Oh my God, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
And it's always good to have another girl on here because I
know.
No,
Jazzy
they
gets
have
tired
us
of the
back,
guys.
but I don't think you'll want to.
Yeah, all the other
no,
episodes
no.
are variable sausage fest. Sorry.
I know. They're like, this is Spaceship Earth. We'll take a 25-minute nap while Gina and Josh just talk to each other.
No, you guys are definitely going to come back.
I hope so. We had so much
that'd be
fun. You
great.
guys are so awesome. And definitely, Lou, we're doing a meetup, so mark your calendar
Yes,
for
yes.
November.
Yes,
Gina's already
absolutely.
years from leaving. And
Now, I can contact you guys on your socials, right?
Yes.
And we can coordinate some stuff. Okay, great.
Yes,
It's in the
BBT
description.
Magic
You're a
Podcast.
little social butterfly, aren't you? September. Yeah,
Yes.
them
And
in
it's-
November.
It's me usually that handles all our social media. So if
Okay.
you're hearing from BBT Magic Podcast, it's going to be me. Josh
Right.
uses.
I
like,
learned to
his own-
stay out of the messages. So Gina's like, I didn't see that one. I'm like, all right, man, I ain't touching it.
I swear.
that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, I let her handle everything now. But I am the one who answers. So
But Chazzy's really good.
I
at
do the posting. He does the answering.
but I have no idea how this one will post like 10 million messages a day. Like I could never do that.
Who, me?
I'm not even done typing a message and Gina's responded to it. There you go.
Guys, I don't have any friends. Okay.
Yeah.
I live in a house with my elderly mother and my 8-year-old son. I need grown-up contact, so I sit on my stories all day. And I have now deemed that my mini podcast where I talk to everyone on there without interruption. And I tell myself I'm funny.
Yeah.
I do exactly the same. I'm still waiting for some validation.
You won't get any from me.
No, I don't want it from you. It'll be hollow. I don't believe it.
And man, it looks like Manny, he subscribed to you guys. So that's
Yay!
Yes.
Thank you.
I subscribed earlier this week, so yes.
Thank you. And you guys, seriously, like, I love interacting with people. So if you like write us, if you like comment message on anything, Josh knows I'm going to write you back. Like I'm just like that.
Well, that's fun. That's the fun
I always
part.
say if someone can take a second to write me, I can take a second to write.
Gino will be like, this thing has 100 comments. When I go, 50 of them are you, because I guarantee 50 comments.
I have to stop. I'm like, oh, I'll shush now because I end up talking to myself on things.
And Gina means them all too. It's like she means it. I'm like, how do you come up with all these different ways to say the same thing?
Skill.
Appreciate you. All this, I'm like, she's wonderful at it.
Thank you, Rob.
Arguable.
I know. I've been messaging with her all week, and I'm feeling like she's like, you need to go away now, and she just keeps replying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know when
Josh, I'm like you with
just
social
stops.
media. I can't figure it out. I don't get it, man.
You know what? Like all the tech stuff from like a multimedia point of view, I'm good. I'm like, I do all that stuff. Gina's like, I'm like, it's a whole different world, this social media thing. She's making reels and all this other kind of crap. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I go, how did you do this? And like, oh, here's
you a pin.
5 seconds. I'm like, I have no idea. You do it.
But I have to say, it's because we're our own boss on that it's so much easier for me, because I often feel like at my age, if I got hired by another company, I would be like ages behind. I'd be like, what? Because I feel like kids nowadays, they get this schooling and they're literally like making movies on there. And I'm just like, Josh, come clap your hands with me like this. And I'll put some words on the screen. And everyone's amazed.
She did do that. Like, Josh, like 3 seconds. She's like, Josh, do this. I'm like, all right, here. All right, cool.
You guys will appreciate, though, if you haven't seen it, when that whole Coldplay thing, that whole Coldplay story came out.
Yeah.
I made the one that was me and Stitch at the concert, like joking, and I was like, "Oh no, couple exposed at the Coldplay concert." It was me and Stitch, and it looks so homemade. And people were like, "Did Josh make that?" I said, "If Josh made it, it would look real. Like, I made it, so it looks very cut and paste, which I think makes it funnier."
It does.
I wanted to ask, Josh, did you go to school for graphics, or is that
No, I just I picked it up when I was younger. I did graphic design for a number of years. It's funny, maybe not Disney appropriate. I said I only kept one client that I did graphic design for. It was actually a chain of strip clubs in like Oklahoma, because I thought it was funny the stuff they'd have in it. And I'm like, you guys are like, they're like, oh, you have a midget stripper, and I'm like, okay, I got you.
That's interesting. But I will say about Josh, and not that I'm like just saying this because he's my brother. Josh has this weird thing where he can like self-teach anything. Like when I had my first computer, aging myself here, that was MS-DOS that I got when I was in 5th grade. And I graduated 5th grade, black screen, green writing. And Josh like was 3 years younger than me and like learned to program everything. He's like, type in C:\dir/. And I'm like, how do you know how to do this? There was like barely an internet. You know what I mean? And
I don't know what you guys are talking about. So.
Oh, thanks, Rob.
This was pre-mouse.
I'm great, by the way, in the chat. I saw it.
Oh, here, wait. I'll put it up. There we go. Now it's
star. Meanwhile, he's saying I should be committed. That didn't get a highlight. Gina should be committed.
First Stephanie said that.
Well, she said I am committed. He said I should be committed.
Oh yeah.
Semantics. But I do agree, Shaz's accent is awesome. I heard when I went to England, they were like, your accent. I was like, I don't have an accent. I don't know what I sound like.
They always say I've got an accent.
I don't know why. I just.
Do you not think you do?
Go to a party and get the
We don't hear it because we hear it all the time.
You've got an accent.
I've got an accent.
Wait, real quick. Do an impersonation of my accent. I want to hear what you think my accent sounds like.
Go on, Zach.
Let me hear it.
I don't know. You sound kind of like
nasal.
Zach will slip into some kind of southern whenever he always goes
northeastern, so kind of like Brooklyn, Boston, kind of New York, Boston way, New England. Is that? Am I on the?
I'm east.
Yeah, you got your cockies or your cockies.
Have you ever been there?
But I get it because I couldn't differentiate like British accents. Like I know them if I hear them, but I wouldn't be able to tell where it came from.
me and Shaz, I'm up north. I'm from a place called Manchester, which is.
Oh yeah, I've been
known
to
for-
Manchester. My mom got mugged there.
Oh, there you
for-
go.
There you go.
And our friends told us, "Oh, there's a lot of petty theft there. We should have told you." I go, "Maybe the first thing you should have told us." That sounds like kind of the first piece of information.
It was a bearded bald guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Sorry, I apologize. Yeah, sorry.
Refer to CCTV.
The 10 pounds is in the mail.
He called himself a flamingo.
So when I first,
Wait, and where is Shaz from?
Oh, yeah.
I
Shaz
am
is
in the
from.
south. I'm
Nick.
southeast. I'm below
Yeah.
London, so I'm actually
She's close to
pretty close to
Dover.
Okay.
where the tunnel is to go to France.
Oh wow.
And Eric Johnson's song,
of Dover.
Cliffs of Dover.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
did
So
you guys
I'm-
all
As the
connect?
crow flies, I'm 52 miles from France.
Oh wow, lucky.
Yeah, she's closer to France than she is to me. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. How did we
I
all
can see
meet?
France
Yeah.
from my window when.
That's
the-
awesome.
when
I've
it's
only been
not-
to France once, and it was 2015, and I stayed in like the Saint Germain area over there, which I loved because I felt like it was like so many little things like within walkable distance. But I definitely want to go back. It was so beautiful. We went to London too over there, and Manchester again, the
Mhm.
mugging as you heard.
Yeah.
And our friends lived in West Aughton, and we started our trip there and stayed with them.
Oh, cool. Nice. Nice.
Did I make that up? Did I make that city up?
No, it's a place. It's a place. Yeah.
He's like foreigner.
It's been 10 years. Did I make that city up? It's possible. Sometimes I make things up, but I say them with such conviction. We all believe it. I do that
Yeah,
with
yeah.
statistics.
If you believe, others will believe. Yeah.
Yeah. I never quote you a statistic like 75%. I made that up. I just say
Yeah,
it.
75%. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. I go, okay.
Rob
There you
says,
go.
"Isn't it like 4 a.m. in the UK?"
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, pretty much. We're 15 minutes.
And
out.
that's what's great about having Shaz and Zach on because
You
they
guys are awesome.
yeah, exactly. Says
Mhm.
they stay out
I'm on their
well,
time
so-
all weekend.
Yeah,
so-
on the weekend she's on our time.
Mhm.
Or tries to be
Wow.
in. Yeah, it's great.
What do you mean tries to be?
Well, you are. Yeah.
Sometimes you go to bed before
I have to make her go to bed. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
go.
we had enough playing Call of Duty. Let's go to. You have to go to
So
bed.
how did the UK people connect with all of you guys? How did you
All right,
all
so-
connect?
Zach's fault.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
it was
it's
my fault actually, but
It was and his fault.
so we'll start from the beginning. Steve and I had a acquaintance in common, which was another vlogger called Alex the Historian. He used to do Disney stuff. He doesn't do it so much anymore. And then LNG
became
Vids
friends with
was
him.
also a friend,
Yeah.
and they started going to the parks together. And then I sort of sponsored Alex by buying him a camera.
Yeah. He's like, there's this weird guy that
Promoting
wants to
me?
buy me a camera.
Yeah,
Do I trust him? Do I
I was
trust
doing
him?
woodworking at the time, so I had another channel. But he and like I do signs like the People Mover, but I have other signs too.
Like the Western River
Yeah.
expedition.
Yeah.
So anyway, he started shouting me out, and then Steve saw a little TV, retro TV. It was an iPad holder that I made, and so he started following me. And actually, side note, you can find that on Bob Gurr's podcast.
Yeah.
Self-plug.
So cool.
So anyway, Steve became a subscriber of mine, and like I said, Lou was already a customer of mine at that time, so that's how I met Lou. When I started this channel, I asked Steve to come on because we had met a few times and we're kind of friends at that point. And like he came up with the name of it actually, because we are still trying to do signs and stuff.
Okay.
And then it was like the next year, I think I found Zach. It was another Facebook group where you can post your podcast.
Mhm.
And I saw how he said Disney. Zach say Disney.
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 Say it a bit more.
That was all it took.
Excitement.
And I started watching his videos. And then we joined his Discord. And then her and her co-host, Sammy, they have their own channel. Found them on there. Every
it
one
also-
of them
with
invited
these
them to a
ride-throughs.
ride through just like this.
Yeah.
And we slowly,
And then I never went away.
yeah,
And we never went
Yeah.
away.
You're
Yeah.
like,
bringing them back. So Next
Yeah,
year,
no
you guys
doubt.
will be part of our channel. I don't know.
That's so fun. That's so because I was just like, wow, how did you get someone that's willing to be up to like 2, 3, 4 a.m. to like do it?
Well,
That's
not
so
only that,
Blackmail.
her
Blackmail.
and Steve do all the questions for our trivia. So.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Steve means
I'm the
Steve is
emoji guy.
Yeah.
I do all the emojis.
That's so.
Shaz, Steve, and Jay are co-hosts over on my podcast as well. So
Yeah, we
you
try
know,
to
What's
help
the name of
out
your
everybody.
podcast?
So.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon?
What's the name of your podcast?
It's called the Disney Magic Podcast. It's on my channel, so on Disney Magic Zach on my channel. So it's like a playlist over there. So yeah,
And then Shaz's channel is
Middle-aged
Middle-Aged
Magic.
Magic.
Middle-aged Magic.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's
And
so
then we have
fun.
our podcast tomorrow, which is now just on this channel, but that's the Discovered Magic podcast.
Mhm. Discovered Magic.
We're all very
And-
magic together.
And I don't have any magic
Yeah.
in my name.
I think
No,
we're
you're
making
not magical
magic.
at all.
Yeah.
together.
Steve's still wondering what ride we're watching today.
Yeah, I have no idea.
He's like, we still doing it? We already do it? What?
Did we finish? I didn't think we finished the ride. Was it the
Still stuck on
stagecoach
the
from
top.
Knott's Berry Farm?
But you know what Josh and I said since our very first episode, Disney people can't get enough Disney. So we don't we
Mhm.
love it. The more that we learn, the more people we see. Like we love supporting everybody and
Oh,
like
absolutely.
Yeah.
learning about and promoting everybody because I mean we know that as Disney people, like we just more and more and more Disney. Like there's no I hate calling it an industry because it sounds so businessy.
I call it a family.
It's
Yeah.
more like
Yeah.
it's a community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
family
like-
community, yeah.
It's nothing we've ever worked in is anything like this. Like you could
No.
be like, we said this on the podcast we were on the other day, but it's like you could be like, I got 14 followers, and like 35 people are like, yay! I knew you could do it. I'm so excited, and they mean it. You know what I mean? I mean, I know we
Yeah.
mean it, and they're like rooting for every single thing that happens to you, and that's just like so amazing. And I really feel like that's got to be something to do
Yeah.
with like this magic
Well,
that
let's
we
say
all feel.
congratulations, you're a Disney podcaster. Also, congratulations, you're the most saturated market there is.
Yeah.
I'm
Just about.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Instagram's like, congratulations, you're at 20 followers. I will show your videos to the exact same 20 people for the rest of your life.
So Leo just started his channel as well.
Yes.
So Darius, is this your channel? This
Wait, Darius, I know who you are.
yeah.
Yes,
is
okay.
that-
I just realized that Darius did a really cool mashup recently, right?
oh
And you
nice.
just had a birthday. And he
Oh,
did a mashup of the car song. Yeah, and I
That
shared it
sounds
on our
very
story.
familiar.
I didn't realize that was Sometimes I know handles
Cool.
and I don't know everyone's name if I don't so I apologize. I was a bartender for years and I always told people it's more important I know your drink than your name because you want me to know that when I see
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like,
As soon
I
as
like
you see their
greet
face,
you
you
and then you
already
get
know
some
what you
name. I'm
want,
like, I don't care. Hey, Budweiser. Like,
As Manny says,
Yeah.
community of crazy
Absolutely.
people.
same.
Yeah, that
We
is
found
true.
our space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There
grown-ups walking around with rodent ears on. I mean, like we
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
really defend the idea that we all might be a
No.
touch of crazy, but I'm
Oh,
here
yeah.
for it all day.
No, I'm here for it. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's
Yeah.
Leo's channel. It's called Leo and the Mouse.
Okay, Leo.
Oh, Darius. So that is Darius'
Yep,
channel.
there
so
it is.
Yes, I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Like I said, I reposted
Cool.
your song the other day. Yeah, I
Awesome.
think I sent you a whole list of all my favorite Disney songs. Like, I'm gonna need a mashup of "Out There" from Hunchback with something else. Throw a little R&B beat on that, and we will be best
Can they
friends.
bring back the Hunchback show, please? By the way, Can they
Bring back
that
the
show back?
Hunchback.
That's
Wait,
the
is that
best
the
stage
show we're
in all of
doing?
Disney. Hunchback.
Yeah, it's the ride we're watching.
Is that the ride we're
Yeah.
going to watch? The Hunchback ride?
Guys, that is the best stage show
It is
Disney
the best stage show.
has
Oh,
ever
wait,
no,
does it beat Aladdin?
No,
Oh.
does it beat the
You
BMX
haven't
freaking-
seen the Alice in Wonderland BMX.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
why did you bring that
Stop
up?
it. No,
Why
yeah,
did you
come
do that?
You're right.
Why?
You're right. But Disney World, where was that? When was that? Alice in Wonderland.
That's a Disneyland
don't
Paris.
wanna see
Okay, there you go.
You
So
don't wanna
Disney
see that.
World has ever done. The Hunchback will reign supreme
Was
as
it
the greatest
MGM?
stage show. You can burn the rest. It's the Beauty and the Beast, any of them.
Wow.
Have a nice day. But the Hunchback is the best one you will ever see in
It
your
was.
entire life. We used to see it multiple times every trip. And
Wow.
the quasi you got determined the whole show. 'Cause I've never seen a
Well,
bag tilt pack.
see,
I've
that-
never
that's
seen a bag
like-
tilt pack.
that's like Aladdin over at DCA. Is the genie is the one that made the whole show because it was so funny.
That's the same. That same
like on the
applies
Disney
in the Disney cruise too. When they do the Aladdin show on the Disney cruise, the genie is what makes that show every single time, and they're always great. I'm like,
oh yeah. We haven't, when that show was on, there was never a non-funny genie. So
yeah. It makes all the show like the Quasi. I've heard good ones like when you watch POVs on YouTube. You're like, he's got a good voice, but Tom Hulse from the movie is so perfect. If you don't have a Quasi that like sounds like him, then it's not the same for me. You know what I mean? But when you had a Quasi that kind of sounded like that type of voice, that's why, like, as much as I love Wishes, and I always say that soundtrack's the best of any Disney fireworks, the most emotional fireworks are the best. The projections for Happily Ever After, especially when Quasi is like ringing the bell in there.
Yeah, we have that in Paris as well.
Yes, 100%.
So special. Is this show normally 2 hours? Because we'll go for 4.
It doesn't matter.
Shaz and Zach are making breakfast. They're like, who wants eggs?
Taking out the garbage.
No, Zach doesn't like eggs.
No, I don't like eggs. No.
He wants pancakes.
Crumpets.
Trumpets.
There's a show I run.
That's his new YouTube channel.
I did go to a tea place in Manchester, though, that was kind of like an Alice in Wonderland vibe that was really cool.
Oh, that's perfect.
Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so.
Zach's favorite.
You keep seeing his eye twitch. Zach does not like Alice in Wonderland.
It's fine.
Knew it.
He's gone off to get his watermelon shirt.
It's fine. I don't like
Oh, y'all suck so much ass. It's untrue.
He said, clean cut, move down.
Again, Zach, it's done out of love. Because we love you, man.
It's fine as I stare at your little stitch. It's fine if you don't like Alice. That sounds bad, though. As I stare at your little stitch.
Better than staring at his flamingo.
His pink flamingo.
Not that kind of cat,
How come your head is getting red?
Oh my God.
Because I'm getting all like
Flustered.
When Zach was
flustered.
in,
I'm being bullied against my will.
he had an issue with his shorts.
I didn't know going into this you didn't like Alice in Wonderland. I didn't know anyone did.
Oh no, you need to tell
Okay,
the short story.
I don't like Frozen. So
I don't like Frozen Ever After. That ride's garbage. So I can't say that I hate the
there
movie.
you go. You guys are best friends now.
I don't share the same opinion on Frozen. I did like the Maelstrom, but I do like parts of the new Frozen ride. Because I like the part.
Good man, Josh. Good man.
I like that. Gina hates it.
It's a great fraction.
Because tell me this. Take the Haunted Mansion where every inch of that ride is themed, and the second you step foot on that section of the park, it's all Haunted Mansion. And then compare that to Frozen Ever After. That's little vignettes where it's like, I'm riding and here's Olaf. And then I'm riding some more and here's Sven. And it's not a very well themed ride. I don't have a problem with the movie even, but it feels phoned in. It feels very quick skin. It feels like they turned it over fast. That's what I don't like about.
I'd rather go on a looping roller coaster than Frozen ride.
Gina, there's a difference between John Hench and Xavier Atencio and their design, and then John Lasseter and the third generation's designs. And we all know that first generation designs are better. We all know
1,000%.
And especially when you start talking about incorporating IP into an attraction, other than Zootopia and the new Beauty and the Beast thing at Tokyo, most of their IP stuff is second tier, second banana, second
except for Cars Land.
Rise of the Resistance is amazingly done as far as theming, and that's a newer ride, so it's I get that old school is untouchable. It is incredible. But I feel like Frozen just felt like they said, holy crap, we didn't know this movie was going to blow up. Rip out the Maelstrom and throw some characters in there real quick. That's the vibe I get on that ride.
How long did it take for them to do that? Because
5 seconds.
No,
2
because
years.
Frozen has been
2 years to
out
make it.
for Frozen's
No, it was
been out
closed for
for
like 2
100
years, yeah.
years, and then
I like
oh,
Wandering
hey,
Oaken in the front. Say, hello.
No, they turned that ride over pretty fast after the movie came out. It was like I would throw you some numbers, but they'd all be made up. So if you're okay with that, I'm gonna throw
Okay, Gina. So the movie premieres in
Hello, Annette.
13. The ride premieres in 16. It takes them
Right.
2.5 years
That's
to
fast.
make the attraction.
That's
It's for
fast.
Disney.
That's fast.
It is fast for Disney, considering it took 5 years to make Tron a copy from Shanghai. Yes.
Speaking of 5 years, they shut down the Little Mermaid show at the Hollywood Studios to open it 5 years later, and it not be a whole lot different.
Yeah.
I would have happily foregone that whole entire attraction to get Muppet Vision to stay.
And
Yes,
yet they're getting rid of the whole animation courtyard again to redo it all. So
You're not wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah. First of all, just all the old backlot stuff at MGM was the best. And I get
Oh, yeah.
why that doesn't sell the same way now. I say it's because of YouTube. Like kids nowadays, they don't feel as impressed by seeing how things are made because they can see it all on YouTube. So like, yeah,
Yeah.
I know
miss
that's
seeing
made.
the
I've looked it up myself.
Spaceship from Flight of the Navigator. Remember when you used to see that when you go to the backlot tour? They had the
Yeah.
Flight of the
Yes.
Navigator ship back, and then they had
Catastrophe
they had,
Canyon, the
Walt's
animation
little prop
tour.
plane, and everything too.
Josh was in the show. If you guys ever went to MGM and you remember like where they do the whole thing where you were like in a boat and they had like the stage guys and it like looked like you were in a boat that was in a rainstorm and everything. I found the picture
Right.
today, Josh. Don't worry, it'll be
The
on
Gilligan's Island.
Oh, don't
the
share
Gilligan's
that.
Island thing they did. Right.
I found some choice pictures of you that I can't wait to put in a compilation.
Did Josh have hair when this
He
was
did.
filmed?
Josh,
Oh,
believe
cool.
it or not, Lou, was known for his hair back in the day. Josh would spike his hair up, and also there was a time we called it his Sonic the Hedgehog hair, where he had it all spiked all over his head for our sister's wedding, and it was amazing. And then life.
yeah, same.
then
Same.
live.
Yeah. My hair was
Well, I
real,
get
my
it.
hair was real long. My hair was like down to here. It was like
Yeah, it's
shoulder
now on
length.
your chest and your
No,
back.
it's some yeah.
I think we lost Josh.
And then what?
There he goes.
And then what, Gina?
There's Max. Yes, boy band Josh. Josh was
Oh, yeah, there you go.
All right, Manny. Thanks for joining
you
us.
tomorrow.
man.
I'll
Yeah,
email you.
Thanks, Manny.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
Manny-
thank
You
you.
Manny's-
don't email him. He's going to be back on
He's-
tomorrow, Jason,
he's
saying
super-
hit you up. Hit you
Yeah.
up.
Is Stephanie still
Darius,
with that?
yes.
Yes, she is.
Bring back MGM, please.
Hey,
It's the best
Stephanie,
one.
thanks for the Mickey popcorn bucket. Thank
Yes,
you.
that's the talking Mickey bucket, the new one.
I don't know how it
Oh,
works.
no.
I think it only
Cool.
works in the park to make it talk and stuff because
Really?
I don't think so. I think it talks in here. There's a switch.
I turned on the switch. It was like, and then
battery's
didn't
dead.
say anything. Either he doesn't like me. I don't know.
That's possible. That's correct.
Put a GPS and it only works in the park.
Oh boy, this guy stinks.
But you can't imitate my accent.
Hey,
Although I was trying to open the popcorn compartment, 'cause you know, everyone they make the popcorn thing smaller.
Smaller
And
and
I was like, I
smaller.
couldn't open. I was like, "What is this for? Like people on diets? Like here, you've been getting your popcorn."
Yeah.
My
There's
hand
just
doesn't
three-
even fit in the thing.
It's just 3 kernels.
It's like we're Orioles fans because you know we're originally from Maryland, and I always joke that when you get the pretzel at Camden Yards, it's shaped like an O, and I'm like, so I'm paying more money for less pretzel because I don't get the middle of the pretzel.
You don't get the knot.
Aha! There's an O. It's very fancy. Give me $12. So same thing with the popcorn buckets. It's like it's shaped like the Death Star. That's amazing, but it only fits a handful of popcorn. Give me $4.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing, though, man. They knew what they were doing
Absolutely.
there.
That,
Yeah.
That's not me, by the way.
Yeah.
what you do, Steve?
Yeah, but that'd be creepy as hell, though, if you went to bed and then Mickey starts talking to it, and the way it moves is like this.
Yeah.
Steve was texting Stephanie on the side.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
He's like, "We just met, but I'm telling her to shut that bucket off."
Oh, you
He
blinked.
is.
Going.
Yeah, it's like Annabelle.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm coming to get
No, that's cool.
5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, it is
It
kind
does
of.
something. It didn't.
Love it. I hope he
I'm
just
gonna
starts
wait for
talking
it to
during the
turn back on.
podcast one day.
now Dopey's gonna like lift his glasses up.
Yeah. Slap Mickey on the head.
Yeah.
The scene from scene from Toy Story where Woody's talking to Sid.
Right?
It's like get one fistful of popcorn in it. I don't need a video of me doing that to Mickey. Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying they should have like pink colored popcorn that's like brains.
Yes, yes.
He said, "Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse," but I'm like,
Are you though?
Just
Well,
try
his
taking
brains
that
are
to your
out, so you
local
can't-
movie theater and see if you
you
can get
can't
them
talk
to
anymore.
notice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look at you.
Yes.
cute.
Yes, it's very cute. Thank you,
Yeah.
Stephanie, for picking that up.
I used to have the poll one where you talk. It looks just like that one, but
Remember the Mickey phones that were like big back in the day when they had the
Oh,
Mickey,
yeah, I had one.
Yep.
I love those.
What kind of pose was that, Jay?
that's Mickey holding the phone.
Oh, okay. That looked very awkward.
That's how he looks. He's like,
Talk. I'm like, I'm gonna make this thing talk.
Those were the best. There was just so much magic and things. Things have gotten so
Yeah.
basic now. It makes me a little sad.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Darius, for
Yeah, good night.
dropping
Hi,
in.
Darius. Thanks for
joining us.
stopping in.
Yeah.
Make me my Hunchback
soon.
remix. Thanks. If you're taking requests. Not sure. That's fun. No.
I'll figure this out.
That's why, see, Zach, that's why the 80s were the best. All the merch, all the
Exactly. Yeah.
songs,
Yeah.
all, everything.
Yeah.
The best.
I
Guys
can
and
believe
Eric.
it. I
The
can
store
believe
in
it.
80s
Epcot
kids.
was better back then.
Centurium.
level.
Yes.
The 2-level store, I like that one.
Yes.
The Centurium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Epcot just in general back then was better.
Well, when you were a kid, that's like you look forward to the rides and like the really cool stores that were there. That was the thing when we were kids. We're like, oh yeah, where's all the cool merch?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
I
funny.
remember getting those like old. Remember the old vinyl wallets that like you basically cut yourself on because like that edge was so damn rigid. I'm like, oh here.
Well, now they're not going to make pennies anymore in the U.S. So what happens to the squish penny machines? We're going to be squish nickels.
They'll just,
Doesn't matter. They'll just
Yeah.
put a piece of
Yeah.
copper in them or something like that or whatever it is. Like
Yeah.
they'll have little.
Like a copper
blanks.
slug. Yep.
Yeah, they'll put little
It's
blanks.
from the aluminum cans that they recycle.
Yes. I do think it's a sin they took the Muppet Vision squish penny machine out like already because it was out of the courtyard because I feel like they would have made a mint of people just still going and getting it. Like I'd
That
planned
was-
to go and it's like they
same
already
thing
took
when,
it out.
Yeah.
when Flash left. They like took those machines out right away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember when they had all the quarter machines for the 2000 celebration and like the whole Millennium thing. I went to all the different resorts things to get all the different ones for them. And I got every single one. It was funny because I think they had it for like Vero Beach and like Hilton Head or whatever as well. But it was, you had to go to Contemporary and they had 2 set up in there, but then they destroyed the molds. But I got them all made like through the machines. And then I ended up buying like this frame thing that had them all in it. So I still have that somewhere. I was like, it's probably not worth even what the quarters are, but like,
Guys, I am going to tell you though, there's an antique mall in Florida and it's like different vendors that are there. And right now, if you guys, so we talked
Lakeland.
about, yes,
lose like I
exactly.
know.
So we
Lakeland.
talked about, Zach, you were saying about you love the pirate rooms at
Yeah.
like Caribbean Beach, right? So you know at Port Orleans, they have the royal rooms that are
Royal
like the
rooms
headquarters.
that have been put
There's
on and
somebody
everything.
that has everything, a vendor that has everything from that room. They have the sink, they have the dresser, they have the
Oh,
headboard.
wow.
And shockingly, not to sound like money's not an object, but for this price and it being Disney, I think it's kind of cheap. It was like $4,000 for the
Oh,
whole
wow.
entire thing, like the
Wow.
rug, the headboard that makes it.
You
and
could
everything.
get the pirate room stuff, Gina, from one of the vendors, and it was cheaper than that.
But I'm saying, like the headboard for that and the little like Aladdin sink and all. I feel like for Disney, that's not something you can just buy anywhere. You know what I mean? This isn't like
No,
Bob's
yeah.
Discount Furniture, which is a great store, by the way.
No, you're
But-
talking about our friends at Recycling the Magic. They're
Yeah.
no longer at Lakeland. They're at their own site now in Oakland, which is a suburb of Orlando,
Yeah.
right on Florida Highway 50.
Because I think
or
that's an
West Colonial
amazing
Drive.
price.
Yeah, we know where
Oh,
it is. In fact, I'm
absolutely.
taking Jason there next month. Yeah.
Nice.
Do you guys have $4,000 I can borrow? And what is shipping? I'm going to need you to ship that to Pennsylvania
Yeah,
Uh,
it cost $4,000
overnight.
hey,
that's
for offering,
awesome.
I'll have a pirate bed. You know, I'm looking for a new
Right?
bed frame. So
I told you the
take-
same people though when they were advertising that stuff that all that stuff was for sale. I remember
Yeah.
when they were doing the
Yeah.
Does that include red?
barrels and all that stuff. They were like the
Oh,
nightstand.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
They had those and they were cheap. Like You talking about it was like a couple $100 or something for like the nightstands and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
It wasn't
If
a lot.
I ever move to Florida, which I really hope I can one day, I would definitely.
We want you to.
Yeah,
We
thank
want
you.
you to
I
move
would.
to Florida.
It's my 5 to 10 year plan. But I would
Great.
love. I would be that. I would have that room. That's all the royal room. Like I don't know what I'm doing at the money, but I would have that room. I would be shopping at all those stores regularly.
I'm gonna
I'm
find a
actually
way
at
to
the
buy
Carolwood-
somebody's house in Golden Oaks. Like I'm like sneaking
Exactly.
in.
I was just
He's
about to
not
say
here
that.
all year.
In the Carolwood neighborhood of Golden Oak. Yes. Of
Right.
course.
Does anybody know any single men that live in there?
That sounds like a senior center or
Is
something.
anybody looking for an elderly sugar baby?
So one of my friends was an Imagineer, and this guy Cristiano, and he was talking about he was doing like movie theaters and all. And I was like, can you imagine how, like an Imagineer did like your theater stuff, like Disney style? And he was telling me all these things they do. I'm like, that would be amazing. Now I just got to make a gajillion dollars to be able to afford you to come do this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you see Rob said it's cheaper than a stay at the Star Wars hotel?
He's not wrong. He's not
You're
wrong.
not wrong. You're not wrong.
They should have just made that hotel just a hotel.
Yeah.
That's what we've been saying.
It
It
was-
would have been booked nonstop.
It
Just
was.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want
Like
to
we
play
talked
their
about
game.
before,
I
the
just
idea
wanna
is to
stay
retheme
there.
the contemporary and be like, make that whole thing Star Wars. It already looks like
Yeah.
it. Say, I'm just
Yeah.
going to make it all Star Wars.
for
Yeah.
sure. No, you guys are
Yeah.
right though. Like just make it a Star Wars hotel. It would have been. They overcomplicated it. It's like it would have been such an
Definitely.
easy.
The original
sell.
idea for Galaxy's Edge, I told you, like I got a chance to go to the opening of Galaxy's Edge in Orlando because it was through a contact we had, and somehow or another I got an invite through some stuff we did with Disney Publishing a long time ago, and it was really neat because they had interactive stuff there. Like it was people that were like working the land and going around and say, hey, can you take this case over to this person? Can you do this? And they do little missions and things the opening night. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, this is cool if it's going to be like that. And then it was nothing like that afterwards.
No.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, it kind of
Yeah.
like promised an experience. And they're like, oh, the same thing with
Under-delivered.
the Millennium Falcon. They're like, oh, good job on that. They know like because you're Magic Band and all this. I'm like, you guys got to stop promising stuff and not going through with it. And that's
Stop under delivering.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's where I
You gotta
realized how
promise,
good that
keep the
Ronto
promise.
roaster is, though. That Ronto wrap. That's where I fell in love with that. Was the opening night because they had little cut up ones. I was like, this is amazing. And they're like, over here. I was like, done. I was like, I got it. Every time I go in there, I was like, I'll get heartburn.
That's like
It's worth
us
it.
now with the garlic cheesy bread
Yeah.
or
Pretzel
pretzels.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
at Disneyland. Oh my gosh, that we had at least 5 of them when we were there.
I do think Disneyland's got it on the food, like especially like the quick
Yeah.
service food. Like it's
Yeah.
Yep.
1,000 times better than.
Hi,
Disney
Stephanie. Have a good night.
World.
Bye-bye.
She's going to the park tomorrow. That's
Yeah,
why. She's-
lucky.
Oh,
So
nice.
Stephanie moved from Philly, like area, like
Uh-huh.
Bucks County, to Daytona Beach.
Oh wow.
Like for work. And she said to me, "Do you think I should get an annual pass?" And I went,
Yeah.
Yeah.
"No joke.
No
This
brainer.
year, I think
No-brainer.
Stephanie's been
Yeah.
to Disney 30
Especially
times.
for the price for a little. Yeah.
Like day trip. She's just like, I think I'm gonna go to the park tomorrow. I think I'm like, Stephanie, remember when you asked me if you should get an annual pass? It's that one day that gets you though. I tell everybody
Yeah,
you can't price it out based on like, oh, it's this many. Like that one day, that first day will
Yeah.
get you every single time because that's the
Yep.
expensive one. So that's the rough one. I
Yep.
feel like you guys have got to be exhausted on UK time right now.
They're like asleep.
It's ever
Yeah.
and the
You're-
answer is no.
it's just a picture of them right now.
Yeah, they're just they're back sleeping on the couch.
But you guys, like seriously, Josh and I have talked about doing a 24-hour live stream, like maybe either on
Wow.
YouTube or Stitch.
Oh,
or
I
Twitch. You guys should
That might be
definitely
fun.
pop in
Oh.
on whatever's
Oh,
your
yeah,
comfortable time.
absolutely.
I
That'd be
tried
so
to
fun.
do one.
We
I
use-
tried to do one a few years ago. It was so difficult. It was so
I did it.
hard.
We did it 2 different times.
Yeah, we
for
did
a
it when we were in the
charity-
comic
charity
industry.
event, and it is grueling.
It is grueling.
You
yeah,
get so
absolutely.
tired that you wake back up, and then you're trying to go to sleep again, and it's
Yeah.
weird. It's
Yeah,
like
it is. Yeah,
you
yeah,
become
yeah.
lucid, and you're like,
Yeah.
I
Wait, I'm
also-
still alive?
Yeah.
I also drank a lot on that, and I may have been booted off. Gina's done. Get off. I was like,
she was having. Listen, you were smacking me, and have people donate to charity to smack me.
"You're welcome." Did you make money?
Wait.
You're welcome.
Was that in the face?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yes.
was it?
You don't remember.
Was it? This was well over 10 years ago. I would just like to say the charity was Josh's
on the
medical
front
bills.
page of Twitch. Okay, it was on Twitch's front page because it was a charity event that we were doing, and a bunch of people came into it. And she's like, "All right, well, here's the opportunity. Who wants to donate? See me smack my brother." I'm like,
I'm in.
"Kids,
Here's $100.
We could do the same thing with Steve punching people. So
Oh,
That sounds
that would be
familiar,
fun.
Josh. You might be right.
We could do a
That
live stream. I'll
strikes
walk
a
down the
bell.
streets.
Steve, you're in the dark.
I know. Can you tell?
Yeah, but we talked about like having people in like through the course of it, like different guests and stuff. But you guys would be so much fun to like.
That'd be cool.
come in and
Absolutely.
just-
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
down
do
for
that.
that.
yeah, we
I'm
use a
down for
similar
that.
program too because I think we still have our account on StreamYard too, so we can just
Mm.
use that to bring people in."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
So fun.
For sure.
Yeah, we used to do a bunch of games. Like we would play like those like games like Quiplash and everything else. Like where we'd
Oh,
have
cool.
because we just use it's a great idea to do too. Because if you do like a screen share and you put up the
Mhm.
code, the people at home
Yeah,
can
that's
actually
like,
go in and put that code in.
You don't
Yeah,
And they
know
yeah.
can kind
Jack.
of be people in like the audience too later and give it their answers as well. So
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we could play our trivia game.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
need
of
you
that,
to know. I need
Yeah.
you to know when you are done with the show. You just need to tell me and Josh it's over because we will talk forever, and all your co-hosts will be like, please. They're going to be like the skeleton and
already
the pirates.
dark.
They're going to be like, it's been 84 years. Josh won't stop talking. That's just a fact. So don't think
It was light in my room. The sun had gone down.
you stole the sun.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
turned to the dark side.
yeah. The sun's gone from him. It's come to us now.
you
So.
need to
Yeah,
change your
yeah.
lights to the red one.
It's still dark out.
Yeah,
my
I have to
way.
turn my lights on.
Oh, God, that's so funny.
Hang on.
Oh my
That's so
god, that's funny.
So he's going to
This
go.
has
and
been a
turn
fun
the light
time,
on.
guys.
This has been so much fun.
You guys have to
So
come in
trivia
on
tomorrow, Jake.
Sunday and do our trivia.
Yeah,
It's been a riot.
that's so fun.
Hmm.
We're gonna have the War in the Park people on tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah. So wait, so tomorrow is your regular podcast, right? Where you
Yeah.
guys, and then today earlier you did the review of.
We did a movie
But it
review right before
didn't
this, yeah. And that'll be out in 2 weeks.
When you
Wait,
can
so-
edit it.
It did. It
Leo.
didn't record, and then you
We
saved.
redid it.
Okay.
We
We
re-recorded.
re-recorded it. Yeah.
Nice.
We lost the essence of some parts of it, but we got it.
Lilo and Stitch trivia game.
Yeah, we did that.
We did that,
in
Yeah,
May.
in May.
I'd
Yeah.
lose.
which is why I have some extra Stitch prizes that might come your way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your way.
yeah. Thanks. For
I
saying
would
that.
lose that. I
Thank you,
don't know
Christina.
anything. I
Mhm.
don't know
Yeah.
anything about that.
That's why I'm
movie.
gonna send it to Josh instead.
So then you do. You're saying you do trivia on Sundays?
Yeah.
I'll do it
Well,
every
on
Sunday,
once a
yeah.
month,
Once a
but it
month.
happens to be this Sunday, so
Okay.
Yeah.
What time?
noon,
Noon.
Disneyland time, as we say.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
so fun.
all Disneyland questions.
Disneyland for the 70th. so.
Yeah, so you can.
Gina, did you lose your watch in the studio?
Oh, look at that.
Did you lose your watch?
Seriously, the amount of money you have spent on torturing your sister. God, I wish I was a fan at this point. I would be like,
Are you like the only sister that doesn't like Stitch?
That hat's cool.
I feel like I'm the only person in my world that doesn't like Stitch, other than maybe 2 other people on my social media that are like, yes, you're right. And it's, to be fair, it's not that I have any problem because I haven't even
Mickey's
seen the
getting a new
movies.
hat.
Full transparency. I just hate that he cut the line. And it's like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Stitch. Where did you come from? Why are you cutting the line in front of all these other characters that have been around paying their dues and all of a sudden Stitch is everywhere and I walk in a store and it's more Stitch than Mickey Mouse? I don't get it. That's my real resentment for him.
He's an alien.
It's like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes. It's like it
Yeah,
has
right.
nothing to do with the movie because, again, I haven't seen it. But I just feel like he is oversaturated and they're sticking it in my face and I don't like it. And so now I just have a resentment against him.
I was thinking because the guy who wrote it and directed it and all that created the character,
Mhm.
and now it's just been like taken way out of his hands, and they're just making millions of dollars off of that and not
Yeah.
giving.
Yeah,
it-
they brought in a ton with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing with Disney. If they can make money on it, man, they ain't gonna stop. They're like
Oh, no.
until it's completely just run its course.
They
That's
will
all.
milk that cow till it's dry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Frozen.
No, but I walk in stores now and I go, there's more Stitch here than there is Mickey Mouse. Like, I don't understand that.
True.
Like, granted, it's Five Below, but still, it's like he's just everywhere. And I'm like, I don't get that. That's my real resentment that's just turned into now. My identity is being the anti-Stitch.
Anti-Stitch.
That is my
Something else Stitch related.
Gina, I got you a candle for your desk.
Oh my god.
It smells nice.
Yesterday, Josh asked me if he could borrow $200, and now I know where it went. Just kidding.
It smells stitchy.
That's I told him. That's my new expression. Son of a Stitch. Ugh, God.
It smells like pineapple, though. It's great.
I mean, it looks like it.
Oh,
should.
perfect for Jason.
I love that. If
Papa
Josh
B.
is revealing this many on this show right now, it terrifies me how many more we don't know about. That he's that willing to
Pineapple and
reveal this
coconut.
many.
Amazing. That you don't know.
It's the dramatic chipmunk.
Guys.
All for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
We used to have one of those
God.
machines. Well, Steve did.
Yeah. That never worked.
I'm like, I have so many things at my disposal here because I'm like, once I figured out how to make something work with all the equipment, I go, oh, it's on. I'm like, so Gina, I'm like, hey, that's why when Gina starts going on a tangent and I start playing her off like the music from like the award shows, I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, Gina, it's enough.
Me going off on a tangent? That doesn't sound believable. You must have me confused with someone else.
The other sister, wasn't it?
God. It's funny because it's our one sister's birthday today. Our sister Danielle. It's her Richie 100. I forget how old she is.
100.
She's 52.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's still younger than.
Yep.
I didn't say
A
us.
couple of us.
Never
A couple of us.
We're not far behind her.
Yeah.
Age is a number,
wrong with
old
that.
is a feeling.
Well, she's
There you
52.
go.
My wife turns 50 on Tuesday. So she'll be 50.
Well, she's happy you announced that. So that's good.
Don't worry, she's not watching.
Yeah.
Just kidding. She sees enough of Josh.
She's like, I hate you.
I'm just kidding. She's very sweet.
I know. I'm sorry, dogs.
Like, Dad, feed us, man. Come on.
All right. Well, I hate to be the one.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
Yeah.
It's been so
Absolutely.
much
Thank
fun.
you
lot
so
of
much
fun.
for having
Been a
us.
blast.
Yeah.
Thank you for tolerating us.
No,
I kind of forgot we did a ride through at this
I know.
point.
I don't even know. What are we doing?
That was yesterday. Just
That
kidding.
was
Damn near.
technically, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well, you made a couple new Disney friends. So there you
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yay.
For sure. Yeah.
So much fun. So much
You have to come
Absolutely.
back and do another ride through.
If you're sure.
Yeah, maybe we can do Spaceship Earth.
Yeah. If you guys are sure, now I'm just gonna put it out there. If after this is over and you guys have a conversation, be like, never again. We won't mention it again.
It'll be
No.
like they're so awesome. We want them back. That's
Yeah.
gonna be
Oh,
If
like-
we didn't
absolutely.
like you, this would have ended a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, any chance we can mute their mics when needed?
It would have been
Oh,
like
I could
this.
do that, yeah.
It would have been like this.
See?
Oh my goodness.
Don't teach Josh that trick. You guys have seen
There we
weird,
go.
like seriously been
We're gonna
so
play.
much
We're gonna just
fun.
play
Musical
right here.
windows here.
Yeah.
We had a
Still didn't have it.
blast.
There we go.
So much fun.
Great
This is
time,
fun.
guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's not the Brady Bunch. Leave us alone where we're
I know.
supposed to
I'm just
be.
playing around, moving
Yeah, I
you
have to go
guys
like-
around. Yeah.
Zach is Alice.
Or you secret squire or sitter squire.
Yeah. Paul Lynn.
Oh yeah, I love it. Thank
Um,
you guys. We had so much fun. So
Yeah.
much
It's been a
lot of
blast.
fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
So what's up
All
for
right.
tomorrow, Jay?
Like I said, tomorrow on our Discovered Magic podcast, we have Where in the Park. We're going to talk to them.
Cool.
Do like a sort of interview,
Little-
get to know their
Little
game.
interview, right, with them. So if you guys don't know who Where in the Park is, they do a really cool
Scavenger hunt.
hunt game. Yeah.
And that's
So-
actually kind of where I got the idea for starting our trivia. And we do like a Zoom image thing. That's where that idea came from.
Yeah.
And they have donated prize packs for our trivia. So I think they'll be joining us over on the game too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's
nice.
gonna be fun. Yeah, so you guys have to join in on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, free to play.
Yeah.
Go right in the chat. And,
We got
You
some
said
really
it's noon Pacific.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And we got some really cool prizes.
There's
A lot of fun.
I'll change whatever prize and make it Stitch if you win. So
Yeah.
Gina has left the chat.
Yeah.
actually, I don't think we have any Stitch stuff right now because it's
No,
all
'cause it's-
regular Disney.
No, 'cause it's all coming to me. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure go to your local gas station. There's something.
I have this
mean,
brand new
there's freaking
hoodie I just
everywhere.
bought.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, thanks,
everywhere.
Leo. Yeah.
No, he's talking about
Leo.
that.
He knows we're awesome already, so
Yeah, he sticks around.
Yeah, Leo's again, Christina. Yeah, the usuals with Manny too and stuff. So it's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you to
And
everybody.
Rayanne too. And I gotta send her sign. She won a sign.
I have to
Oh,
finish
nice.
Yeah.
painting the
Yeah.
other one that she won. So
Yeah, because on Mondays, Jason and I do a build and chat. So
I've seen the Disneyland sign.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I made. So
Mhm,
that's
yep.
also going to be a prize as well.
Oh, that's
oh,
awesome.
we're doing a giveaway.
Giveaway. Yeah. So that's
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that kind
And
of
then so Monday I'll be going back to designing the golden
It'll be this
horseshoe
one.
design.
Looks
or-
so
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
That's
so
great.
good.
Cool. Thanks.
Love it.
it's awesome. So cool.
Shaz is getting the
I
only.
couldn't do that on paper. I couldn't, I couldn't draw a picture.
Computer's a little easy. I mean, Josh knows.
I love stuff like that. That's why I said I love the background. I love everything, man. It's like it's cool.
Thank you.
It's funny because looking up like your background up there, because up there, it's got the Iron Man bust and everything too. And I'm like, oh man, that reminds me of my old office. Gina remembers in my old office had all these kind of things behind me, like Iron Man stuff, and like that's what
Yeah, I
was
saw
looking at,
a
all those things.
video. You had like a full Iron Man or something, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that was a warehouse
Our
that we
warehouse.
had off site, and I'm like, oh, that used to be in my office. That Iron Man, because I
Yeah.
bought that.
Oh, wow.
I had that from a guy in the Philippines that was a sculptor. And
wow.
I got that from had it shipped. And it was actually like back when it was like affordable to ship some things here and there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I got a great deal on that, but bought it for like our old company. And
That's
I loved it.
when
We
I
used
was
to do
saying
photo shoots
doing a
with that.
giveaway. I'm like, international. It's gonna cost a pretty penny, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
That
so
was a pain.
awesome, though, that
Shipping
you're
gets you,
offering
man.
that.
Shipping is the worst.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not bringing that back for somebody in the UK. No way.
Speaking of,
Yeah. That's so amazing.
so I might as well go over this. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and all you have to do is subscribe to this channel.
Mhm.
And if you want an extra entry, you can subscribe to our co-host channels or to some of our friends, which Leo, who was in here, is on here too. So that's a total of 7 entries. Actually, 8 entries, I guess. Can't count. And then hopefully when Lou makes his channel, that'll be on there too. So
Nice.
all
I was
you have
going
to
to say
do
what
is
was all the
subscribe.
channels, and I wanted Gina to go in and make sure we subscribe to all of them anyway, because I
Yeah.
want to make sure I had a list of them.
Just come here. In fact,
Was it signsofamusement.com?
Yep.
All right. I
right,
gotta find that.
right there. You can scan that.
Woo!
So yeah, here's the rocket. Like I said, it's behind me. But he is 3 feet tall. Made by NECA. They do a lot of property replicas and action figures and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Currently worth around 3,000, depending on eBay listings at the time. I actually bought it in 2014. It is a limited
That's so cool.
production run of only one, and I think there was like 750 made. So
That's
he's,
an amazing giveaway.
he is very sought after. So
Yeah.
all you have to do is subscribe to one of those channels and make sure it's public.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. Well, we'll keep putting the word out too for you guys
Cool.
on our
Appreciate
stuff.
that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Nice.
Josh, mom said you guys are both doing good. Josh keeps freezing.
Yeah.
I know.
Mom, how can you see it?
She's like, pay your internet bill, Josh.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. Is he frozen now? Oh no.
I'm going through. No, I'm going through and subscribing to every one of your channels.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Are you doing
thank
it
you
through the
very much.
podcast one, Josh?
I'm doing it through mine. And we'll
Okay.
also do it through the podcast one.
Yeah, and I'll do it through my personal one too.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody else, like and subscribe, share friends and family. Let us know your thoughts on whatever ride we thought we were going to do today.
Steve, comment below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know if we should have them on again.
Yeah.
No, not these people.
Don't comment. That's like we always say, give us a rating. Unless you don't like us, don't give us a rating.
If you are a fan of Stitch, let us know. I know
Yeah.
Christina is a fan of Stitch.
Yeah.
She said she wasn't going to do very good on the trivia.
That's all right. It's all for fun.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah,
has been a
Leo.
blast, guys. Absolute blast.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much for having us. We had so much fun. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, it's been a
Best
blast.
time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you guys want to come back or
Yeah.
do this, do a
Right
another
through,
one,
whatever.
We'd love to.
podcast, we'll usually talk about the topics.
Yeah.
No, it's no different than this. We just don't watch a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just chat about other stuff.
Like Zach
This is
said, I
basically
forgot we
what our
watched.
show is.
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, the topics always just we just see where the conversation goes.
Yeah.
So
We always
We
go off
can
on a
relate.
tangent. always.
We
Yeah.
tried to
don't plan
do.
anything. It's all winged. So
It's funny.
Absolutely.
We'll be done at like 45 minutes or whatever, and we'll start talking. And then Zach's trying to extend it to make sure we go over that hour mark,
Mhm.
and then we can end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Gina are trying to keep it within the hour.
Yeah.
Josh literally was like, "Oh my god, we did another 90-minute." I'm like, I don't know how it happened.
The
I'm
thing is,
sorry.
I'm on camera the whole time too, because it's just a split screen. So I'm like this. I can't go to her like.
Yeah.
I
No,
tried
yeah,
to put
but-
my hand off camera. I was like, stop.
Yeah.
you need to put like a light or something that you can go.
Our younger
Yeah.
sister's catching up on all our podcasts, and if you check them out on YouTube, her comments, she goes, "Everyone else thinks I'm going to be a big jerk, but you know my comments," because she's like, "Well, I've been watching for 20 minutes. You haven't gotten to the main topic yet." I'm like, she's like, "Oh, things to pack. It's 20 minutes in. I haven't heard you mention anything to pack yet." I'm like, thanks for calling us out. That sounds about right. I feel like drink when you watch our podcast every time you hear me say, "But that's a whole nother podcast." I'm like, something will come to my brain and go, "But that's a whole nother
We
podcast."
didn't
That's
even
kinda what
mention
we-
the drink thing. So
That's what we kind of do on our
Yeah.
podcast thing.
But I think that's why we all gelled
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
For sure.
That's
sure.
what it was like with Chaz and Zach and
Mhm.
Lou. You know, we all just
Yeah.
get along, and
Yeah.
Lou is just asleep, and it's all good.
And I know Catherine from Continue the Magic, she said she's had a lot of fun with you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Buddy.
Catherine's awesome.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Catherine. Yeah,
She's so
Catherine's
sweet.
great.
I love her a
she's
lot.
super funny
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
yeah,
She's
she's
a-
been on
she's
like
so sweet.
5. She's a pretty much
Yeah,
part of the
she's been
family.
on
now.
loads,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Oh yeah.
She,
Love
she
her.
gets us too. So it's like
Yeah.
we don't even have to pretend to do anything. We just be ourselves. And
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
Right.
best.
I'm not pretending. Jesus.
What?
Oh my God.
All right.
We had so much fun.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say
Yeah,
goodnight
we
to
did.
you guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Good night,
having-
Josh.
Mhm.
Thank
And
you guys for
we'll
having
say
us.
good night to everybody.
night.
Again,
Yep.
just like, subscribe, comment below. We'll see you guys.